I'm out of food, so I guess it's time to eat the rich. I'm talking 1%, let's get on top of that. Put that on extra fries and supersize the max. I need some seasoning so that we can feed the kids. Go grab a plate, honey, for dinner we eat the rich. You gotta have a business, be creators on the side. You can't make it anymore, living life a 9 to 5. I've been living on a cycle, trying to die for life. Now it ain't living anymore, it's a ride or die. Look at my physical, I be running all over my principles. Looking for the middle class, I'm thinking it's mythical. Hypocritical leaders tell me I can be invincible if I only invest to live and listen to rules. Now there's AI, I like it cause it's cool, but I hate it at the same time. Using it to give other people bills and pay mine. Now the Fed's knocking cause I ain't turning my I-9. You cops a bunch of bitches, you ain't even need your K9. I'm sick of being broke, I don't need this. I know it's time to live and eat the rich. I've been crunching numbers trying to pinch the cents. I mean pennies on the dollars, what I make for this. I got sons, you have daughters, how we feed the kids. I'm out of food, so I guess it's time to eat the rich. I'm talking 1%, let's get on top of that. Put that on extra fries and supersize the max. I need some seasoning so that we can feed the kids. Go grab a plate, honey, for dinner we eat the rich. I'm at your doorstep, knocking, I've been checking off the boxes on the Forbes list. I just need your wallet, not your bullshit. Quit talking, I came out the gutter with the poor kids. You were probably on the island touching all the poor kids. Fuck you, I'ma take some pictures for the front news. Blow it up, front and center, leave you like a buck tooth. Bitch made, make you suck a pole like a cut dude. Blood all on the satin, have you paddling like ducks do. Who that? How the fuck he do that? Why the kid rapping like it's rent due? Too bad. Heavy pressure when I'm spitting something that I'm new at, so I'ma keep on pressing on their head like a do-rag. I'm sick of being broke, I don't need this. I know it's time to live and eat the rich. I've been crunching numbers trying to pinch the cents. I mean pennies on the dollars, what I make for this. I got sons, you have daughters, how we feed the kids. I'm out of food, so I guess it's time to eat the rich. I'm talking 1%, let's get on top of that. Put that on extra fries and supersize the max. I need some seasoning so that we can feed the kids. Go grab a plate, honey, for dinner we eat the rich. With a man, okay, let's set it off. You see my name, you better off taking that little song, you gotta piss me off your catalog. I'm back like I ain't let this bitch, I pulled up just to smack a dog. This pound got filled up overnight, my pipe still bigger than all of y'all. This chamber got that banger in it, my chain holding that Hall of Fame. You say you got the same, we are not the same. I've been out here with a umbrella, you can get the rain. Weatherman been walking around with a clip in and I'ma let it bang. Treat a beef like Adderall, y'all ain't witness my peak yet. My pen been pushing, added on. I ain't been spitting, T says T and me with me tatted on. This big shit, got 'em running out of their soul. Lean back if you a troll, shut the fuck up, make a meme. Y'all my Padawans, I'm Obi-Wan with a beam. Always patted on, but don't forget the knees. This that new hair drip fit like Billie Jean. I feel like Sheen. Yeah, I've been winning, you been lit. That one spot like sunblock. This drop top gonna air it out. My name on it like numlock. You fed ducks, these ain't doors. Let me show you how to make a drum knock. Y'all my sons, I'm big pops. This pop gonna make a sun drop. Okay, let's set it off. You see my name, you better off taking that little song. You gotta piss me off your catalog. I'm back like I ain't let this bitch. I pulled up just to smack a dog. This pound got filled up overnight. My pipe still bigger than all of y'all. This chamber got that banger in it. My chain holding that Hall of Fame. You say you got the same, we are not the same. I've been out here with this umbrella, you can get the rain. Weatherman been walking around with a clip in and I'ma let it bang. Who the fuck is you and what you talking on? It's bad weather you walking on. At 22 you shooting, ain't got enough bite for you to be barking on. Get shitted on like deuce. Take him out when I choose to. This chopper got shark 2 triggers on, I hit him up like doo. And now I'm charged up, better get your bars up. Try to bring the boy down, but he only falls up. Talking like you wanna brawl round, but all them hands claim you got ain't even balled up. They don't like when I drop cuz, now whatever they drop up. Couldn't pop on a Doppler, spinning on a helicopter. Weatherman got a bob now, they gon' need to get a doctor. Someone go and help your mans up, I think he just got shot. Okay, let's set it off. You see my name, you better off taking that little song. You gotta piss me off your catalog. I'm back like I ain't let this bitch. I pulled up just to smack a dog. This pound got filled up overnight. My pipe still bigger than all of y'all. This chamber got that banger in it. My chain holding that Hall of Fame. You say you got the I'm not the same. I've been out here with a umbrella, you can get the rain. Weatherman been walking around with a clip in and I'ma let it bang. I know that you miss me. I know that you missing how you felt when you was with me. I know you sent me. See, after reading all the texts that you had sent me, I had a little sympathy. It was like it's meant to be. I don't really give me, cause I was so closed off till you hit me with a pick your clothes off. Touching on your skin, all that skin so soft. Why is it when I spin, it gets so hard for me to miss you? And I know that you miss me, but it's hard cause I don't wanna waste your love. I don't wanna waste your time on me. I don't wanna hate your choice. I just wanna take my time for me. You miss me, and I know that, but it just gets so hard to breathe. I don't wanna waste your love. I don't wanna waste your time on me. You miss me, you miss me, you miss your time on me.
I need a moment to breathe, to find myself. Bad baggage been weighing a ton, I can't help. I know it seems so heartless, but doing this for myself. I love you, don't wanna hurt you, that's why I'm leaving it here. Disgusted with myself, can't even look in the mirror. Don't want you looking like a fool, shit to all of your peers. Shit, them texts and them pictures got me facing my fears. I'm closed off to all love, cause I don't know if it's real. In the way my mind set up, I don't think you can deal. I don't think I can feel. They say the truth is gonna hurt, well I'm just trying to be real. I never told you I'm an expert in this subject of feel. Past trauma I done had, I never let this shit heal. And I don't want you to hate me, I just hope you forgive. I just hope you forgive, cause
I don't wanna waste your love. I don't wanna waste your time on me. I don't wanna hate your choice. I just wanna take my time for me. You miss me, and I know that, but it just gets so hard to breathe. I don't wanna waste your love. I don't wanna waste your time on me. You miss me, you miss me, you miss your time on me. I've been getting to the money like a relay. Run a dub, run a dub, run a dub, run a dub. She gon' throw it back for the DJ. These days, can't hit it once, that slap hit replay. I been a go like I'm Billy, making a hit like I'm Mandy. You know, I got my ex in the feelings, but it's sweet for the candy. I've been getting money like a relay. Run a dub, run a dub, run a dub, run a dub. She gon' throw it back for the DJ. These days, can't hit it once, that slap hit replay. I been a go like I'm Billy, making a hit like I'm Mandy. You know, I got my ex in the feelings, but sweet for the candy. I am the product of real. I am the product of doing whatever you feel. I am the product of slapping the fuck out of somebody if they disrespect you. I am the product of will, but don't get confused over the news. I don't get caught up in feels. But she doesn't listen, she tripping. I'm hitting it once and then she falling head over heels. Now I get head in the hills, for real. And I don't need nobody telling me nothing, 100. I keep it a bill, open the grill, making a meal, I've been steady cooking, tell me why I feel like all this pressure on me. I don't need the CIA to figure out me, I just need a tree to be high. How you gonna tell me how to be me when you just need high? I've been buzzing like a beehive, now they wanna watch me since I've been getting to the money like a relay. Run a dub, run a dub, run a dub, run a dub. She gon' throw it back for the DJ. These days, can't hit it once, that slap hit replay. I been a go like I'm Billy, making a hit like I'm Mandy. You know, I got my ex in the feelings, but it's sweet for the candy. I been getting money like a relay. Run a dub, run a dub, run a dub, run a dub. She gon' throw it back for the DJ. These days, can't hit it once, that slap hit replay. I been a go like I'm Billy, making a hit like I'm Mandy. You know, I got my ex in the feelings, but sweet for the candy. I know that I get it, I I know that I'm up, I know that I'm next. I notice my cold face frozen. You might not know him yet, but a kid gonna hit golden. Doors open, unfolding like clothing. My face on bad bitches like lotion. Fashion, rocking my name like Jordan's. Dick got a bitch posing, it's spoken. I just been grinding for days, trying to better my ways. Ain't enough time in this 24-hour cycle to pray. I just been stacking this paper. Neighbor, this hood on my face. Y'all wanna test it, come try me. I keep this pole on my waist. Fuck you, pay me, I've been going crazy on the daily lately. I don't need your drama, I just need y'all to stop acting shady. I've been feeling the pressure, so when I'm feeling depressed, I go chasing the paper and take the weight off my chest. I've been getting to the money like a relay. Run a dub, run a dub, run a dub, run a dub. She gon' throw it back for the DJ. These days, can't hit it once, that slap hit replay. I been a go like I'm Billy, making a hit like I'm Mandy. You know, I got my ex in the feelings. Let's speak for the candy. I been getting money like a relay. Run a dub, run a dub, run a dub, run a dub. She gon' throw it back for the DJ. These days, can't hit it once, that slap hit replay. I been a go like I'm Billy.
Alrighty, how's everybody doing? I feel like we're getting pretty loud on there. Let's turn that down. On the live, let's start flipping into it. That camera's all white for some reason.
This camera is?
On my, what the fuck is going on?
Technical difficulties, folks. Is our mics live right now?
Yep, on my live. There we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live. Welcome to the stuff.
Yeah, let's go. Hype.
No. Welcome everybody to the podcast. That podcast being sweet. Who the fuck's get-go drink is this?
Oh, that's Texas.
Oh, that's mine.
That's Texas.
You fucking.
I was looking for this.
That podcast
I was
being
honestly
sweet.
looking for this.
Sponsor.
I looked into the camera and I saw like somebody's big gulp in the background. And I was like, I don't fucking drink this.
There's not much left in here, but you know,
Just suck the ice, you know.
It's just sucking ice through a
it's all
straw.
good.
Sucking ice is what they called me in high school. Nice.
Welcome everybody to the podcast. That podcast being Sweet Nostalgia. I am your host Ryan, joined by my everyday host Brandon,
Hi guys, love and missed you.
my secondary everyday host James. Say hi,
My
James.
mic stand's fucked.
I was looking for a hello, but you know, bitching and complaining is fine.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner.
And then we're joined by another pretty face that you guys have seen on a podcast once before. Our last one, actually, Dex. Say hi.
What's up, guys? What's good?
And then we're joined by a new one. He's been in the chat a couple times. Cobalt J, is that what they call him?
Yeah. Nice to meet you guys for the first time.
He's a hobo that we picked up on the side of the street.
Yes, but in all actuality, these two are actually very talented gentlemen. Cobalt is a voice actor for an abridged series currently for Naruto on YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's called Project Shuriken if anyone wants to check it out. It's Naruto abridged.
And then
And I happen to be wearing Naruto merch right now.
Oh yeah.
Dexit is here. You guys were actually hearing his music in the intro there when we were waiting for the live to start. He is a music artist. He does pop music, hip hop mainly. I know hip hop, R&B, and even a little bit of rock. So
Incredibly mid.
yep. And then and he also
I
has-
paid him to say that.
Yeah.
I paid him to say incredibly mid.
He's
That's-
trying to pad his stats so it's not all.
That's the
this
sweet
guy's
nostalgia
fucking
live
you know.
music review
Yeah.
for you.
Sometimes you got to get. Sometimes the negative needs to be put out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
no,
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Keep
All
going.
right.
Keep going.
Your eyes are too
No,
far
continue. Go ahead.
Apart. No, your eyes are too far apart.
I thought we were talking about the music.
I have nothing else to say about his music because I'm genuinely a fan.
I'm genuinely a fan.
So I'm gonna attack you personally.
I'm gonna attack you personally because I got put on the spot.
I'm gonna attack you personally because I don't like your success and I wish I was.
He's better than me.
But also he does a live streaming show of himself. He's Weatherman Entertainment. I'll let him go ahead and do his thing with that.
Yep, you usually see me on YouTube's with a suit on, but today we are in the ghetto right now. So here we are. Welcome to the shit. Welcome to the stuff. I usually do music reviews on YouTube, Weatherman Entertainment on youtube.com. You can check it out here on my... Actually, I'll throw a comment in here in a second so you guys can just click on the profile. I go live usually every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's going to be happening again very, very soon at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you got music or you know anybody that got music, you can send it through or send them through. Tell them to check it out.
Hell yeah.
Yep, and if you have trouble spelling like I do, and most of us in this room do, it is down there at the bottom, right next to Critic6197, my Twitch channel. Go check that out.
Shameless.
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 Yeah,
Shameless.
I mean,
Absolutely shameless.
We're all
Shameless.
plugging our shit.
Call him Carl.
Carl.
Sound like Sam.
But yeah, nope, like what he said, sub like Sam. Make sure you guys
like
are
Sam, guys.
subbing like Sam, sharing it like
Sharon.
Sharon. Sharon like Sharon.
Sharing like
Sharon
Karen.
like Sharon.
No,
Sharing like
Karen-
share.
Karen's a
Sharon.
dirty thing. Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing.
So
No,
share
that's
like Karen.
that's Barrett. Share like the singer.
Share like share.
Share like
Share like
share.
share.
Yeah, like
Share
the
bear.
singer. Share bear.
Do you
Sherbert.
believe in life after love?
Exactly.
Keep going, please.
I don't remember the words.
Just keep
Guys
doing
are
that.
monetized.
Just that one line.
It's the
I think if you sing too much, we're
That was
gonna
a
get.
lot.
Sorry.
It's straight demonetized.
Yeah, I think we'll
Straight
get
monetized.
copyrighted for that.
Oh, it sounded that similar? I mean, I know she sounds like a dude, but.
I don't think you're allowed to like even sing stuff.
Dissing Share was not on my
Yeah,
2024
well,
bingo.
listen,
card on
share.
the show.
Ligma.
It's like, whoa, this is a family podcast.
Not anymore.
Actually, it's not.
It's not. It is not for the faint of heart, brother.
But no, welcome to the podcast. As you can see in the title, talking about video games today.
Let's go.
So anything nostalgic about video games, that being our first, our huge. We keep peeking. We're loud people.
We are-
The last peak was me for sure.
That being our first, our last, what we're into now, what started our video game obsession, all of it. I think this has been a very highly anticipated episode because like we're all so into video games and have such a deep connection to video games, and I think we all come from a very verse, background in video games. We all play very different video games all together, so I'm very excited to see what we all are into. And definitely plug us in the chat of what you guys grew up playing with. We want to hear that as we're talking, and please shit talk our video game choices as well.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
So
Let us
so it started off. What kickstarted everybody's passion for video game? Well, we'll say with our first video game. Let's hit it.
I mean, I've got one right on the tip of my tongue.
Go for it.
If you guys are familiar with the game Medieval with Skeletor, have you guys played that before?
I never played Medieval. No.
Back on PlayStation 1.
Played it quite a bit. It's a good game.
It is. It's a great game.
I never
It's
touched it.
phenomenal, and I just got a lot of like nostalgic memories of just playing that game on a box TV.
The old CRTVs, man.
Yeah,
With
I
that
had one.
damn Dalmatian.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I still have one. It's in my dad's garage
Dinosaur
currently.
TVs, dude.
Fucking
Yeah.
Bertha is what I
Heavy as-
named it because
heavy.
that thing is heavy.
Dude, I
as
had a
fuck.
story. My kids came home after school on 9/11, and they were like, "Where were you on 9/11?" And I was
Never-
like, "I was in kindergarten." Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, they turned it on our big old TVs in the classroom." And they were like, "What do you mean big old TVs in the classroom?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm screwed."
Yeah, no,
They
those
don't
those
know.
TVs, like, I feel like if you're gonna get a genuine experience of like old school gaming, you need to play on those.
It's gotta be.
You have to.
So
You gotta
sick.
get one. You
It's gotta
find
be
one.
on the brick.
And here's a funny story. So we actually I grew up poor as hell, But we
Same.
always had so
Same.
many TVs. So many TVs.
You would fix them up, right?
Yes. So what happened was like me and my dad, like my stepdad, we would go and we would junk. We'd call it going junking. We'd go and find TVs that people would throw away. We'd fix them up because most of the time people would break them.
I was looking at it. Sorry to cut you off. I was looking at everybody. Y'all three have hats on, and then Dex and I don't. But he had his hood up. I was like, I'm gonna throw my hood up. I gotta get symmetry.
Can you actually do me a favor and throw me my flannel?
No.
Valid. It's fair.
All right,
Can't argue with that.
continue story.
It's his house. You better do what master tells you. You gonna love that master not hand you his hoodie, man.
Not this again.
Continue your story.
So yeah, me and my stepdad would go and we would look for TVs that people would throw away. And surprisingly enough, a lot of people threw away TVs and thought they were just completely fried when they were not. We'd fix them up, usually something minor, and we would just put them in the house. So we would always have at least anywhere from 9 to 15 TVs inside the house.
God.
At all times.
That's awesome.
And the craziest thing is that he liked to do weird shit, and he cut a hole in the bathroom next to the toilet. And he put one in there so that when
Hey, man,
you're doing your
innovation.
business, you
Innovation.
could watch TV.
That's the kind of guy that would put a CRTV in his fucking minivan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would find a way.
He carpeted the walls, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He needs the fucking Nobel Peace Prize. Is what he needs.
Well, the reason he carpeted the walls was because it was actually kind of a dumb mistake. He always heard the term wall-to-wall carpet, and he thought it meant
Hey, wall-to-wall.
putting it on the fucking walls itself.
Wow, dude.
So he did it, and it looked cool, but like, I'm pretty sure there's a reason you don't do
Put a shag carpet. That'd been
No, I looked at an apartment like whenever I first. So, you guys remember I don't think you do. My very first apartment had this like small fucking shitty. I know you do for a fact.
sure.
Shitty ass studio apartment. But before that, I checked out this other studio. It had carpet in the bathroom.
Isn't
like,
that weird?
Ooh, no,
Like-
that's bad.
And it was
Isn't
like
that weird?
It was carpet, and then it had like a step up into the tub. Like it was a bathroom that only had a tub. It didn't have a shower or anything else like that. Only tub. You only take bath, but it had carpet like leading up to it, like
That's
all the way up
bad.
into the steps and
My
everything.
my house currently, the one I live in daily, has carpet underneath the hardwood.
Oh.
What?
Somebody,
yeah, it's the padding.
somebody, yeah, right. Somebody put hardwood over all the carpet in the house.
Interesting.
So they put like I
They got lazy.
can't remember. Your guys' hardwood is like that. The actual like click
It's
on.
actual
no
clip. Yeah, it's hardwood.
Okay.
So you knew my dad.
We're good. We're tight.
Yeah.
We're tight.
All right, cool.
Chaz, how about you? What was like your first memory of your video game?
Okay.
Cobalt.
Cobalt. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Yeah, Cobalt.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
I'm so used to calling you that.
Yeah. So I grew up with 4 older brothers. So define first video game: watching or playing?
I'd say
like what like got you like your first game. So like what got you into like
Okay.
playing games? and shit?
So I was the youngest brother by 5 years, being the closest to my age. 9 was the oldest, so between 5 and 9 years old. So before I could even read, I or do anything, like barely conscious, I was always in my brother's room bothering them, like pissing them off, and watching them play things like Sly Cooper. If anyone knows what that game
Yeah.
is,
No, I fuck with Sly Cooper, yeah.
Sly Cooper was.
If you don't know what Sly Cooper is, you don't belong here.
So,
for sure.
in case anyone wants to stay here after that threat, Sly Cooper is basically you're this raccoon, the first furry, pretty much, and you're a master thief. And I'm not going to go into a full synopsis, but it was a really fun and cool game and very innovative.
That game was very stealth based.
Yeah,
wasn't
very,
it?
very
Very
stealth-based.
stealth-based.
That was the first game that I watched. I was like, this is really cool. I want to be able to do this one day. And the first game that I actually played was Kingdom Hearts 2. So that was the first game I started with. So if anyone who makes the memes of like, oh, anyone who went from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2 is really confused. I skipped all that shit and went straight to Kingdom Hearts 2. So
That
no
was
one
my
working.
first. That was
So-
my first Kingdom Hearts as well.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
So
Same.
so I don't know Kingdom Hearts. like really at all.
Okay,
So-
whoa.
So what's 2
Yeah, you
into
look at
1?
me. You look at me right now. There's Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3. There's 2.8. There's 1.5.
You're
There's
way off.
2.5. There's
2.5.
Titles.
1.8. That's what I got
So-
mixed up. I got mixed up.
So is the
1.8.
timeline like 2 is like a prequel or like
Okay.
what?
There,
I can give you the whole
so
synopsis.
this is a hot topic of conversation: is the timeline of Kingdom Hearts and the story of Kingdom Hearts.
3 got convoluted.
So I don't think anyone knows Kingdom Hearts lore like me. So if we want an actual lore dump,
We'll make an entire episode.
Yeah,
so
we're
we
actually
don't have to
gonna
do
do
that.
Yeah, so like you're way off. For
Me
one
and
second.
you know the Kingdom Hearts lore.
Get
Way
wrecked.
off.
So
Get wrecked.
2.5 and 1.5, those aren't actual games.
Those are-
Those
Those
are
are
games.
I wasn't
Masters.
saying that.
Those
I
are-
wasn't saying.
those
I
are
was just saying the
collections.
games that exist.
No, those aren't games. Those are collections.
Stacy
Step-
Stepler
Games.
says Pokemon was what we played constantly.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Stacy Stepler?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
My first
Annie,
video game.
Annie's in the chat. Hey, Annie.
What's up, Annie? Welcome to the.
Annie, are you okay?
Yeah, I was asked that. How many times, Annie, answer us in chat. How many times do you
Well,
hear
every
that?
time she's gone
daily?
to our chat, I've asked her. So
Yeah.
I know, I mean, but daily. Like daily outside of us.
100%.
But-
have to.
my first game that I really got into, continuing on the furry tangent, was Conker's Bad Fur Day
Okay,
on the
that's-
N64.
No, so is that your first game?
That's the first game I
That got you
distinctly
into it?
remember playing.
Okay.
What got me into video games was watching my dad play them when I was very, very small. I think he was playing a lot of Vice City back in the day.
Nice.
That's a banger.
It's a great game.
That's a banger.
It's a great game.
So I remember actually Vice City would probably be like a close second for me because I vividly remember writing down all the cheats on notebook paper.
Yeah.
Yep.
And having them all listed down and what did what
Yes,
and just
sir.
banging them out.
Mhm.
That one is a heavy hitter for me. Vice City.
Yeah, so my first Grand Theft Auto actually was San Andreas because I had a huge problem with, having with like going out and killing random people. My parents did not like that too
Same,
much.
Same. Yeah. My first video game that I remember is Pokemon Red. So my brother he had just gotten a Game Boy Advance, so he just threw his Game Boy Color at me, and he's like, "Here, you can have this." And he had Pokemon Red in it already.
Fire Red.
Yeah, Fire. No, not Fire Red.
Wasn't Fire Red?
Just Pokemon
Fire Red is the
Red.
remake.
Yeah, it's the remake.
Well, I didn't know if you were talking about Fire Red or if you were talking
No,
about
just Pokemon Red.
Oh, he's
so-
not that young, are you?
What? Fire Red? I was a kid when it came out.
Were you?
Yeah, I remember seeing posters in my elementary school about it.
I have such bad memory. I don't know when things come out.
No, it's all good. Yeah, but Pokemon Red definitely, and I definitely only trained one Pokemon. It was the Charizard. And
Always.
the rest were just
Fodder.
Rattatas and Pidgeys. Yeah, just fodder.
Annie says my first games were Sega Genesis. Sega games had to blow into games to get them to work.
So I
What up,
was
Mandy?
actually gonna.
And Mandy XAO, and then
What's up?
What's all?
Maximo is one he played a lot.
So
He played a lot. Who's he that you're referring to? I think there's somebody in here that knows that. That's a part of our family.
Stacy?
Stasi?
Stassi? Is that part of your family?
STAC.
Actually, Stacia.
Stacy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Stacia is my sister.
Stacia.
Actually, what'd she say?
She said that Maximo is the one that you
Maximo.
played?
Yeah, my dad played this old game on the PlayStation 2 called Maximo. It was like a linear JRPG kind of thing.
Oh, that's
But it was
cool.
it was like a really old God of War type thing.
Heck
But
yeah.
you would collect. It was a very Japanese heavy game, and you would collect these armor so you can have more defense. And then if you got hit, you lost your armor until you were just down to your boxers. And then you would collect health, which would give you your armor back and shit like that. It was a very fun game.
That's cool.
Oh, Annie brought up she had to blow into the games to get them to work.
Yeah.
Talk about nostalgia.
Yeah.
What was your guys' rituals to get your games to work?
I don't. Did we finish? Did you say your first game?
Yeah, Pokemon Red. You were just ignoring me.
Oh
No, we heard you. They talked to you.
Yeah.
I ignored you.
I
yes,
said you.
but they.
I said you.
No. No, I did hear. I just didn't care. No.
Humbled.
No. No, I do care.
So wait, did you say your first game?
No.
Oh, my bad. Fuck.
Yeah. So fuck me, right?
You said your first game.
No, I was saying fuck what I said.
Um,
I'm trying to change the topic.
No. So I think mine was a lot of the same as watching, seeing my dad play some games. But I think what really kicked me into gear was I had an uncle that had an N64, and I played a fuck ton of Mario 64 and GoldenEye. and Diddy Kong,
GoldenEye.
Played a lot of GoldenEye.
and Diddy Kong Racing. And
Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy
I
Kong
played
Racing is
so
shit,
much
dude.
of that
I
game.
love
Love
that
Diddy
game.
Kong
The
Racing.
dinosaur, the big old not T-Rex, the Triceratops that would run down that one map. I'd
Mhm,
always get
mhm.
hit by it.
Big T-Rex.
Always.
Diddy Kong Racing like was such a great Mario Kart clone. I mean, because
Yeah.
I mean, you had the boats, you had the plane, the regular carts, all the shit, dude.
I think it was
Like,
better
Diddy
Mario
Kong-
Kart 64. I'll say it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's the same.
Mario Kart 64 didn't have boats and planes, did they? It was just
no, it's just
it was just kart racing. Yeah,
No, they-
Diddy Kong
they
just
didn't-
did it better.
So
They didn't-
realistically, then yeah, that's it.
yeah,
That's a
Diddy
good
Kong
take.
just did it better.
They started it. No, because all the boats and plane shit didn't come into Mario Kart until like what, 8,
It was a while, yeah.
7 or 8? Did
I'm
that
not
actually
sure.
start happening?
It was on the
I mean, my first
Wii U,
It had to have been the Wii U, yeah.
the
Yeah,
Wii
my-
U version. So 8,
Well, my first Mario Kart was GameCube. I can barely remember
Double
that,
Dash?
So.
Double Dash.
Double Dash. Mandy X said her first
gonna
video
take this
game
off
was Pokemon on the Game Boy Color.
The color.
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's what I said too. And Super Mario on Super Nintendo was her
And
favorite.
then-
He
game
wants
now.
to hold it. He's had enough of this.
I've had enough. I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of it.
Hey, Bricey Poos in chat.
Oh.
He asked if we've talked about Donkey Kong Country yet. Nope, we haven't gotten to it yet.
We just started,
We'll
brother.
get-
I
We'll get
have
started.
never played Donkey Kong Country.
Neither have I.
I played the newer one that was on the Switch. It was like Donkey
Sorry
Kong
if that was
Country
obvious.
Tropical Freeze or something like that.
I have Donkey Kong 64 and then my N64.
Donkey Kong 64. That's a good one.
Wasn't that?
Fucking Lanky Kong.
Was that our friends?
Avrils? Yeah.
Also,
Yep, yep.
I have his Xbox 360.
Yes, sir. Toe Jam and Earl. Turtle Jam and Earl is fucking solid. And he says Star Fox, Golden Axe, Street
Star
Fighters,
Fox.
Earthworm Jim, the Mario, Sonic, and Mortal Kombat games.
Star Fox Adventure. I remember also having a guide for that, like a guidebook.
I was never good at Star Fox.
It's good.
I'm not good at that game.
I like it.
We should make
Anything that involves like flying and stuff, I'm just not good.
it. Yeah, I've
I
never
love
been
it.
good at flying games.
I just
either.
loved it because you could also have a first-person view in the cockpit,
Yeah.
and I thought.
What'd you call me?
What bit?
A what pit?
A cockpit.
Ah.
Okay.
There's a penis.
So
and
a
then
chicken
pit from
pit.
Smash Bros.
Oh, okay. Penis.
Ah. Yep. Okay.
I see.
Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, no. So
Crash
yeah,
Bandicoot was good.
Mario.
I'm not a very. See, I never really. I was more of a open world video gamer in my younger days.
Yeah, I definitely
never
wanna-
really played platformers.
I definitely
like
want to
that.
get into like
Yeah.
what
I
kind
played
of
a lot
games
of I
we
played a
got
lot
into.
of like linear
yeah
moving
storytelling
around
games.
stuff. You know, like the Mario's I never really played. Never really enjoyed platformers at all, like your Castlevanias and stuff like that. I don't really find them fun.
Yeah.
I think anything that's not that is a great game.
So
Valid.
what was the question that you were starting to ask?
So, like, what are? Yeah, let me actually. What were like the rituals you guys used to like get your games to start? Because everyone had them. Because if your game was messing up, there was some ritual you had to do. Like when I played the N64, I used to always blow into them. You had to do
Absolutely.
it just
Yeah, of
right.
course.
or
Car-
Cartridges always had to blow into them.
Yeah, you had to. For discs,
I just hit it, you know. Sometimes you just tap it, you
Yeah,
know.
so like I would always blow into the cartridge, which is actually horrible for them.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say
Horrible
it
for
them.
says on the back of the cartridge, do not blow
do
in it.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
let me
But
grab my.
you would
fucking-
But it
always
worked.
You would always blow into it, and I would put it in. If it still didn't work, it was on and off until something happened. If that didn't work, it was reset. If that didn't work, I'm beating the hell out of it.
Yeah. Now, something I was gonna say. Another game. I'm curious if you guys know what this is. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Ty, dude. I have that on my PS5.
I know Ty.
That is one of the most nostalgic games for me. The boomerangs,
boomerangs, dude.
and upgrading them, getting up to the lava boomerang, and just like
So
going crazy.
here's the funny thing. So everything that you guys have said that were your rituals, because my rituals were also to blow in it, also to turn it off and on a bunch, and to smack the fuck out of it. Because anything around that time period is just you beat the shit out of it. It
Yeah,
works.
that's right.
So that's how I was raised.
That's right.
Caveman style.
And
Give it the unga bunga.
Unga boonga. But it literally says here on the back, do not rapidly turn off the power switch off and on. Do not blow into the edge of the connectors, the cartridges. So literally everything that we say that we do,
Yeah.
it says
Was
not to
don't
fucking
do
do.
it.
Yeah, that's because they
So-
want you.
so-
That's because they want you to buy a new one.
That's
And
true.
We knew different.
But like, why did it all work? Why
Yeah,
was it
exactly?
effective?
Why was it super effective?
Like I get why they're saying it because they're like pins and shit.
Another
or
thing I
whatever,
would
but-
do is actually like take apart, because you remember on the N64 it had those like little flaps where
Yeah.
the cartridge would go, I would pull those apart and just blow into the
Into
64
the
itself.
actual-
into the
Yeah.
console. Yeah, no, I definitely did that a lot too. I was just like, get it to fucking work.
So there's one that I did that was like kind of like out different than probably what I imagine a lot of people. I would hold the power button down like really hard because I thought that like that would just give
I
some
know,
extra.
I did that too. Like whenever you would try to turn it off,
Powering it.
Yeah.
whenever you try to turn it off, you like flick it harder.
Yeah.
It's like work, damn it,
Just hold it down and like that's like you show it who's boss.
Oh, dude, I'd
Yeah.
flick the fuck out of
Then you
it,
just
dude.
then you just turn it on real hard.
Push it back in real hard.
Just engage.
It's like go work, and you start.
What would you guys do? What would you guys do when discs started becoming more popular?
Glass
Okay,
cleaner.
so spit shine in the disc. Let's just be honest here. It never really worked
No,
super
never.
well.
Yeah.
But like that's what I do. Just you know,
I do the
No, I
Talk
was
to it,
yeah,
you know,
I
spit
did
on that
glass
thing.
cleaner.
what is it?
Glass cleaner.
Mandy X also Tiger Woods for golf on PS2 every
What
day.
the? That's a pole.
That's
Tiger
crazy.
Woods.
So I
like it.
I just recently started getting into golf. Like I actually want to learn. Like I have a putter trainer and everything else like that. But no, I played a PGA Tour on the N64. It was like PGA Tour '98
Yeah,
or
I
2000
played
or something
sports
like
games,
that.
I
huh?
played
Wait, I don't-
PGA Toadstool Cup.
I don't want to skip over that.
Same.
You said you're playing golf now, right?
Yeah, I want to learn.
I
golf.
have to ask this. I don't know anyone that plays golf. Nobody. What is the appeal of golf? Why do you like golf?
So for me and like for the people that like, it's just calming. I think just to kind of go there. You have to
Cap.
dress. You have to dress nice. 'Cause-
Why? Like,
Not
why do you have
gonna
to
do that.
dress?
You
because
don't.
it's one of
You
the
don't.
because it's no a lot of
My granddad used to take me golfing when I lived in Noblesville with him. I literally would wear a polo and cargo shorts.
And he was a Noblesville.
yeah.
So-
But
so what
that's,
happens
that's
if you don't?
polo and a cargo shorts. That's what I'm saying.
But what happens
Like-
if you don't?
Nothing.
Well,
Genuinely
nothing.
nothing. There was a
It's-
group of kids that would go behind us, like
just etiquette.
15-year-olds.
Just
They
etiquette.
would wear basketball shorts, like and ones and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of it depends on what course you go to. Certain courses they're like country clubs kind of thing.
Right.
And, they have you dress semi-professional.
Yeah, country
professional,
clubs have a
whatever.
dress code, but if
And-
they're public like golf courses, there's nothing like that.
But I like that aspect of it. I like to dress nice
Toothpaste.
and shit. And
Toothpaste.
And he
For
said
the-
toothpaste for the disc. I'm so sorry.
Um,
I'm so sorry.
Actually, that works.
It does, it
fucking
does.
I like that. And just there is a lot more into it than just smacking a ball. Like where you put your hips, you gotta hang over it a little bit more. Where you have your arms and shit like that. There's a lot more to golf than just, like I said, smacking a ball.
Okay. I had to ask that because
And-
I don't know
Very
anybody.
precise
And
sport.
and so
It's
since
yeah, it's
since
also there's a bit of strategy into it as well because there's so many different clubs
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
you have to kind of know which iron you want to use in which situation and which wedge to use in which situation.
Like-
There's a lot more that goes into it than TV golf actually.
Yeah.
and
gives
that's
credit
what I
to
like
it.
about it. And it's something new. And like I used to play football in high school. I can't do that now. You know what I mean? So it's like a different sport that I kind of want to get to. I don't skateboard as much as I used to. So like I want to
'Cause
do
you're getting
something.
old.
It's easy on the hips. You know?
Yeah, it's easy on the hips. On the hips.
That's
I'm
a fair
not using the
statement.
hips.
Okay.
So it's fun. And since I've gotten that putter trainer, and I've like just sat there and kind of like taught myself and researched some shit, and tried doing it, I've seen a dramatic difference in how I can just putt a
I
ball
will
into a
say
hole.
putt is leagues funner.
Oh yeah, yeah. yeah.
Golf
Oh,
will
absolutely.
ever be.
Yeah, putt,
Yeah,
putt, mini,
I mean,
mini
yeah,
golf.
mini
Yeah.
golf is great. I just
Mini
want
golf is just
So much fun.
fun.
Mini golf
man.
and neon lights, and some kind of arcade action going on.
That's right,
When-
man.
when we get
we
da-
have a place called Pinheads in
Yeah.
Indianapolis, and they're like a
It's in
bowling.
Noblesville. Sorry.
Noblesville, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a bowling mini golf arcade.
With beach
Triple.
volleyball.
Yeah, it's
It's so much
wild
fun.
over there.
Is
I love it.
I didn't know Pinheads had a mini golf set.
I'm pretty sure. Well, it might not be a part of Pinheads, but they're like right next door.
It's right next door to it.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm not gonna gatekeep this. I'm gonna go ahead and ruin this for everybody since I don't live here anymore. In Noblesville, there is a arcade. It's got laser tag. It has
I know
got
exactly the
putt,
place you're
putt, all that
talking
stuff.
about.
Yep.
Nobody goes.
Ever.
Nobody.
No.
It's empty. So every time like I would go and do that, then and I'd bring people whatever, I would always go there because it would just be empty, just be us
Yeah.
all the time. I was always curious how they stayed in business and all that stuff because it was just like it was a ghost town.
It's
Like,
probably rich. and
nobody
they could
was
just
there,
keep
so
the
you just
lights
go
on.
there. It's very intimate. You got no people. You got no crazy shit going on. It's nice.
And you
so
know what really sucks is skating rinks are becoming the same thing, man.
yeah, that's true.
Which is a real bummer.
I can't skate to save my
Yeah.
life.
No, well, That's not the point. I wouldn't want to skate
it's a
with you
skill
anyways.
issue.
I'm just saying.
You don't want to
skating
hold
is
my
fun.
hands and help me skate?
No,
Darn.
absolutely.
I
not.
used to do
I'm
that in
sad.
middle school. We'd go to the skating
This is
rink,
my sad
and
face.
what I'd do is like I would act like I need help. So the girls would come over help me out. They'd be like, "Oh
What
yeah,
are
we
you
can help you out."
sandbagging son of a
Yeah,
bitch?
listen, and then, I got arm over here, and be like, "Man, I'm still
Smooth.
struggling with it, but we're making it
Smooth
work."
operator, man.
That's so funny you say that because that is way different than my experience the skating rink. When I couldn't skate, I got in fucking fights. Like people would make fun of me, and I had
You can either fight them or kiss them. What?
It's not fight or flight. It's fight or
like,
make out.
So I would like be biffing it, just eating shit. And
The
then,
fuck did you say? Biffin.
Biff,
yeah,
What the fuck
dude.
is biffin?
I mean, it just
Wiping
you
out.
beef
it,
to
bro.
fuck it
Is
up.
that some like
beef it.
Virginia fucking
That's-
slang?
You guys have never heard
Whoa,
of beefing?
whoa! He don't know no Virginia slang yet. We don't got biffing.
So,
We don't
no,
got biffing.
But I would be messing up, and then there'd be people that are making fun of me. So I had a.
You could
someone-
just not.
Oh yeah, I could just get better, get good, as the gamers would say, because that's what the podcast is about. But no, I would just try to fight someone with skates on. You know what? It worked out for me because I would slip and try to grab on the nearest person. It was their head, and I just slam it.
There you go,
and I
dude.
won the fight.
Everyone in the chat, tell Cobalt just to get good.
Yeah, please.
Alright.
Just
bully
spam
me.
get good.
Some things
bully
in
me.
chat that people said. But yeah, Maddie playing the golf game, love that. I used to play PGA Tour. Bryce said Banjo and Kazooie. Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
great.
Hell yeah.
Bryce
Great game.
also said Conquest Bad Fur Day. Annie
Hold up.
with the RuneScape as their first PC thing.
Rooms.
Pray
Fucking
to the
nerd.
game gods that my blowing was good enough. Pause. I'm sorry. That is the biggest pause of all time.
Those Virginia people are built different.
We are built different.
No, Annie said that.
Yeah.
Annie,
I know, just saying
Annie's
that.
from Chicago.
Yeah. Chicago. Or
Like,
Chicago.
the Illinois.
Chicago.
Bryce said Super Mario Sunshine, Metro Prime. Metro
Hell yeah.
Prime is fucking
Mario
amazing.
Sunshine, dude. I haven't got to play Metro.
I
Prime.
played a lot
Never
of
got to.
Fantasy Star on the Dreamcast.
Ooh, Fantasy Star's crazy.
I was never a Sega guy.
Yeah, my buddy
Same.
Will. My buddy
I was
Will
too
had
young.
a.
I was
He
too
had
young
a
for
big
Sega.
collection of like older consoles. My bad.
Oh, okay. No, I was interrupting you. I'm the problem.
Forgiven, man. My buddy Will used to have a big collection of video games. His dad it was like a union electrician, and he bought just every console and TV known to man. So we played Fantasy Star Universe a lot
Okay.
when it was on the PlayStation, and we played Fantasy Star Online quite a bit too.
Fantasy Star Online was crazy.
Super Monkey Ball was our go-to.
Super Monkey Ball.
Okay, actually, but that's a good question to ask too. Is like, what was your guys' first multiplayer game, online game?
Online.
What was that like?
Oh, like online multiplayer?
Yeah, like
or
online. Your first experience playing with other people on the internet.
I mean,
Gears of War.
Gears of War.
that I did play Gears of War.
The first Gears
Yeah.
of War I played a lot of.
No,
online.
I played some Gears of War online. It was actually like Gears Online
Competitive.
is actually
It was
pretty good.
It was what it was host based back then, you know.
yeah.
So if you were really good, you could take your latency and beat the shit out of a host,
No.
no problem,
Like-
because they get host privileges, right? But like they are the one that everyone else is connecting to, so they have the better lag situation. So like if you were go to shoot them with the shotgun and you shoot them at the same time, your host would usually win that fight because their bullets are going to register before yours do. So people who got very good at Gears got good enough to shoot earlier than the host, and their bullets would register first.
And thus begin pre-firing.
That's right.
The revolution.
I'm not like huge into the Gears games at all. They're really like story wise and all that stuff. Like they're cool. I like the concept of it. It's like super sick. Monsters coming out of the ground, whatever. But like the online was very slept on. I think not talked about. At least as far as I know, because I'm not in that community.
Still
Gears
the same
community.
thing to this day. Like Gears 5 is basically the same. They have different guns. They're all the same mechanics.
What were those monsters called?
Well,
Lotus?
from the
Or-
first 3, they were called the Locust.
Locust.
And then Gears of War 4 and 5, they became the Swarm.
Swarm. Got you. It's the same guy that voiced Bender and Jake the dog from fucking Adventure Time. They're just fucking insane. What I didn't like about Gears is like it got really into like, didn't it get into like that whole Batman v Superman kind of thing where it's like my mom's name's Maria too or whatever the fuck, Martha too. or something.
mom's name is Samantha.
No.
Or wasn't there some stupid thing in the story?
The ending of 3 was really dumb.
Yeah, that's something stupid. I knew that, but I thought it
Basically,
was
they
like
just used this, what they called a light mass thing. I don't really know how to explain it because they didn't really explain it very well, but basically they had access to this weapon, or rather the main character's dad had access to this weapon that could kill the entire race of locusts, and decided not to because he was in love with the queen of the locusts.
Oh.
But then
Nice.
there was what they used to power everything was called emulsion, which is kind of like our gasoline for us. They use emulsion, and emulsion on the cellular level corrupts things, and it corrupted the locust, and then you get the emulsion of locusts, and then they were such a problem that they had to wipe out the race of locusts because there was no other choice. So that was the end of 3, but it was very dumb that, you know, the main character's dad fell in love with the queen of the locust. And I could be way off base on this, but as far as I remember, that's how it went.
Gotcha.
Sounds like a hentai to me.
Yeah.
And 4 and 5, the story's stupid. None of it, it's all dumb. It's not very
Oh,
fun.
well, now we know how.
Oh!
Hey, the camera! Fuck!
Camera! Set us back up. Get us pretty. Hard to do for me, I know.
Well, that's Gears of Wars for you. The
Yep.
whole synopsis of that.
So, Kato, what was yours?
Online play, it would be Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Hmm.
I played a crap ton. It was a horrible game. You had like an up close, and then you also had a blast range. So it was literally once you got into blast range, you just spam beams at each other. Like it was Kamehameha versus Gallic Gun constantly, and it was a straight up like mesh battle. So it's not fun at all. But I mean, that was my first experience. I got my ass whooped a
You want to
lot.
hand me those 2 switches there?
Yeah, no,
I just
I
noticed
kind of
that.
like them. You know, they're representing for the video games. I don't know which one's
I
mine.
guess you can keep them, man.
Is that
Let me see.
are we allowed to have those on?
I think it's yours. We can check in a second, but I'm pretty sure it's yours. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's
mine.
it's a knockoff.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's those Timo Switch
This one's
lights.
Ben Lindo.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
thank
Ben
you.
Lindo click.
Belindo Blick.
Ben
Ben
Lindo
Blicky.
click.
All right.
Nintendo Blicky.
Check.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, what about you?
Kobo.
I'll go last because mine is a little different.
All right.
Okay.
Saving it.
Now I'm
Mine,
scared.
my first one, if I'm being completely honest, it's the most boring answer ever, but it was chess online. I would say that's
Hey,
the
Dude,
first
respect.
technical
Respect.
game that I
Yeah.
played online.
Respect.
I fucking love chess.
I mean, I played chess ever since I was little.
I got like 2 chess sets out there and my big fancy one there.
We're gonna have to rock it out later.
Yeah, what am I 6-0 against you right now?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, James is good at chess.
Okay.
James is very good
But
at
if
chess.
I'm talking about like a game, like an actual like game, my first one that was multiplayer online would honestly have to be, if I remember this right, Halo Wars. I'm pretty sure.
Halo Wars.
Halo Wars was your first online
I'm
game.
pretty sure. If
I'm
I'm
so
thinking back, I
sorry.
think Halo Wars was my first.
I am so sorry.
Dang.
Really?
Online.
Because
That's
the
late in
thing,
game, brother.
because
Not
like,
even like Halo, just Halo.
No, I never played Halo.
well, because like
Like
Modern
Halo Wars.
Warfare was out before.
Are you
Modern
okay?
Warfare was out.
No,
like,
but I
Two-
played.
Modern Warfare 2
if
was
it was
out
Modern
before.
Warfare 2, then it was Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2 was out. I'm pretty sure out before.
So I might be
Halo Wars was.
mixing it up. Then it was Modern Warfare 2. It would have to be Modern Warfare 2.
I played a
before-
lot of that online as a kid too.
But Modern Warfare 2 was crazy. The 1v1s, no scopes on Rust, absolutely iconic. Still iconic to this day.
Mhm.
If you don't like the map Rust, or
I'm not a fan of Rust. I'm
1v1.
sorry.
Let's say we already know one person at this
I'm just
table.
not
one
a
v
fan of
one,
Rust.
I'm not
I respect
calling
it.
anybody out. I'm not pointing fingers or anything.
respect
like
it.
that.
I'm just not a
fucking
fan.
will.
I'm
Fuck
just saying, if you don't
I'm
like
just not a
Rust,
fan, bro.
it's
I just
not
don't like the
culture.
map.
That's
It's just not my
insane.
favorite,
That
bro.
is a spicy take.
I
No,
don't.
okay, so I can
don't
get-
like
I can-
Call of Duty.
I can get over him not liking Russ. It's the fucking zombies for me that he doesn't like. That's
Don't
what
get me
pisses
started
me
on
off.
that. I won't stop.
No, we'll
I
get
won't
into it
stop.
because we have a podcast.
I will not stop talking about zombies. Listen, Kato, I want you to look at me in the eyes when I say this.
You don't
okay?
like zombies?
If you
Yeah,
don't,
he doesn't like zombies.
No, it's
Bruh.
yeah.
like none, like Black Ops zombies.
None.
The World
You
at
don't
War
like zombies, you are uncultured. Uncultured. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I
You're-
put that on grandmama, mama, whatever. I'll put it there on everything.
You know what? I was going to say something so horrible to you.
Please do it.
No.
Please do it.
No.
I'm waiting.
Your
got a
eyes
pretty
are far
face.
I'm trying to be honest with you.
Get original.
Listen. So, zombies, you said it's because it's too repetitive, right?
It's very repetitive.
Every single video game in history by
Is
technicality
repetitive.
Every one of them.
Call of Duty, like in its own right, is repetitive.
The only
literally.
reason
Spawn shoot,
what
spawn shoot,
what
spawn
they
die,
say is
spawn die,
replay-
spawn die.
We're peaking hard.
Yeah.
Replay value into games is what people look for.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a replay value in your game, no one's gonna fucking play it. And replay value is literally how repetitive can
In the
you make this
definition,
game
repetitive.
while making it also interesting. Zombies is repetitive, but it's also really fucking interesting.
Because it's see how
May
far
I-
you can go, and
may
then
I-
there's Easter eggs.
No,
Get
May I
you
your-
know
say
what?
my
We
case?
have redacted your opinion because it's a bad take, and I have the bad takes around here. You dumb
we
turd.
literally have
I'm with you.
two people that have the hottest of takes here, and they're even telling you to go get.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm still going to state my opinion. So the reason why, yes, it is repetitive, but I know every game is repetitive. But I've also never been
Which one's
interested
your mic
in
again?
zombies.
Okay, so next
fucked up.
episode will be making Kato play zombies till he likes it.
No,
That's what we're
not
gonna
gonna
do.
happen.
Actually, no, fuck you, because
I
I'm
gotta
the
know,
fucking
what's your
host,
only-
and this is what we're doing.
How much zombies have you played?
I played a lot of zombies.
What maps?
Literally the very first
Bryce
map.
said
when,
World
like,
of
No,
War.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
What?
You've
Where,
only
oh,
played,
I've also
you've
played on the
only
moon.
played
I've also
Kino,
played on the moon.
and you've played the two worst ones.
So okay, I played the
Moon's
two worst
not
ones.
bad.
Maybe that's that
Moon's-
bad.
Moon's not bad. Kino's
Moon's
not
good.
bad.
Okay,
bad,
starting-
but
They're all
there
good.
are like Raven Redwoods
Zombies
is
in
good.
space is
Zombies
dumb.
in Spaceland is fire.
It's dumb.
No,
You're talking
dumb
about?
concept.
Are you talking about Infinite Warfare zombies?
Yeah, those zombies maps are fun, dude.
I
I do
didn't
enjoy
like
like
those ones.
Castle Draken.
I
or
did.
whatever
I
they're
did not like the Infinite Warfare zombies. I
Really?
thought they were kind of shit.
called. All right.
But
I want to hurt this half of the table over here. Infinite Warfare sucked.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
just
yeah, Infinite
we all
Warfare
can agree on that.
multiplayer did
On-
suck. The zombies was fun.
maybe I didn't give it enough of a chance. But as of right now, I gotta disagree. I don't know. I mean, from what
Yeah.
I remember, it was.
Hey man, I'm okay with being wrong. You know,
I'm glad you're okay with
that.
being wrong. Are
But
you
the
okay with
thing
being
is,
wrong?
like,
I'm okay with that.
David Hasselhoff being your DJ through all of Zombies in Spaceland was hilarious. Kevin Smith being in all of Raven Redwoods was also hilarious.
Kevin Smith being in it was cool. I'm not
It was,
gonna complain
dude,
about
it
that.
was just fun.
Okay.
I had a great time playing it.
But-
You could kill. There's literally a section in Zombie Spaceland where you're on a roller coaster just popping zombies. It's super fun.
Okay.
It's super fun.
Bryce says World at War is the most innovative COD ever. Changed my mind.
Well,
And he said,
someone
buy
wanna
it.
change his mind.
Then Bryce also said buy him
Wait,
BO3
Innovative.
Zombie Chronicles and let him go crazy.
I think the new Call of Duty might
Hurt
with
them,
the,
you
with
won't.
the
Omni
he says.
movement.
Omni movement might actually supersede that.
It might supersede that. But if we're talking about like what's out right now, just not considering Black Ops 6, the most innovative, honest to God, would have to be either Black Ops or would have to be Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare.
Innovative.
Say innovative? Why? Why'd you say? Why'd you say
Innovative.
those?
Wait, it was
Because they
Advanced
tried.
Warfare first. Yeah.
because of like the exosuit jumping.
Yes, it actually it paved the way for a lot
Dude,
more
as
like
soon as they added jetpacks and exosuits, I think we lost touch.
different movement. Yeah,
I didn't like that.
innovative.
Innovative though.
But
Innovative
innovative can be negative.
Yeah.
Innovative can be bad
Yeah.
because we can innovate something different and it sucks. I'm not like it. I don't like it, but it's kind of true.
I don't know.
I'm curious as to why he thinks World of War is the most innovative.
Maybe he
zombies.
meant to say influential.
influential.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, no. What I was saying, where I was going on that tangent, we might have to do that on one episode of Sweet Nostalgia. We're gonna go live.
Oh,
And
I'm so bad
we're gonna-
at zombies.
We're gonna make you fucking.
No, it's just me.
zombies.
It's
Okay,
just
let's
me.
be honest then. That's why he didn't like it. You said you were bad at it.
No, I wasn't bad at it.
You said I thought you just said you were so bad at zombies.
No, I'm
But-
bad at
but-
multiplayer.
But here-
Oh, okay.
here's the thing: you're gonna play it. We're all like, we'll all play it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's gonna be a group effort, so that way it's because with zombies too. It's about getting in there with your friends, your good friends,
Mhm.
and seeing how
Well,
far you can
friends.
go.
Well, we can do. I was gonna get Black Ops 6 and
Did
give
you have
zombies another
friends?
chance.
I love how I
Hey,
told
did you play with friends?
I love how I told you to give me these switches, and I put them over here, and they're still
Yeah,
in
dude,
camera.
you're on blast right now. Did you play zombies with friends?
Yes.
Yes.
How many?
Yes. One.
That's the problem.
That is the problem. Yeah, you had to have full squad.
Because that dude
Bryce-
tried carrying you through the whole game, tried doing every Easter egg, and then
Yep.
bitched because you're the reason he died.
That's probably what he probably
that's
hates
exactly.
it too.
That's probably exactly the reason why you don't like zombies.
I feel like I had that trauma blocked out, and I actually kind of remember that. now.
this is what I'm telling you, dude. Everyone has that
Exactly.
one friend that's
See,
like,
this
"Dude,
is
we're
what
gonna do
therapy
every
is
Easter
for,
egg."
and why you talk to your friends about your problems, so you can.
I forget my problems.
Well, that's not
I just
healthy.
forget about them.
That's
I
not
have
healthy.
ADHD, bro. I forget what I have. For
I
breakfast
am
this
with you
morning.
on that one. To be honest.
Bryce says no. World of War introduced so many things that modern COD still uses to this very
Bouncing
day.
Betties?
Zombies alone makes it
Okay,
innovative
that's good.
enough to put in there.
I was just thinking of the multiplayer. I wasn't really thinking of it.
It did
overall.
introduce bouncing betties.
It did introduce bouncing Betties.
I will say I will agree because now I'm considering zombies. Yeah.
That is where it got introduced. Was the zombies.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryce has got to be
That's
right on
what I
that.
said earlier. I was like, it's literally zombies.
Yeah.
Because it created an entire
I-
cultural movement
no.
just on one game.
I mean, speaking of like nostalgia, because I remember being at a friend's house. Somebody we went to school with, Sam.
Yeah.
I was at his house.
Sub like Sam.
No, not that.
like Sam,
But Sam, we both know what Sam we're talking about. And we're playing World at War, and it was the first, like, we didn't know about zombies. We beat the game because we just were playing it together and shit, and there goes that plane crash, and you see the zombie running up to it and shit like that. Scared the fuck out of
Yeah,
me.
But
it's a insane-
iconic,
it
though,
is
dude.
insane.
Oh, yeah.
Insane.
No, and we can talk about the whole thing of how it used to be Nazi zombies. Now it's just called zombies
Yeah.
and everything. Even whenever you
Well, they had
replay it.
they had to get rid
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, Nazis.
Yeah, no.
Well, it wasn't necessarily the Nazis, but they're really tying themselves down with just having a label on it at all, because then every subsequent zombies after that would have to also be Nazis.
I love when you use big words. I make you
Use
speak
another
right.
one.
Huh?
Another big word.
Sarcophagus.
That was sexy.
Gubernatorial.
Shut the fuck
Wasn't
up.
as good. Sorry. Felt fine.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Oh fuck.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
The fitness gram pacer test.
The fitness gram pacer test.
Okay, so
Okay, trauma unlocked.
Honestly, dude.
Yeah.
I was planning on going last, but I'm just since I haven't talked in like 15 minutes.
The OG Modern Warfare was innovative as fuck too.
All right.
Sorry for
You just
interrupting.
Interrupted the shit
When it
out
when
of
it comes
him.
to zombies, like I told you I wouldn't stop.
Oh my god.
I told you I wouldn't stop
Chaz.
talking.
Poor Chaz.
So
Let the
the,
man
the
go on a
reason why I
tangent.
haven't talked for 15 minutes straight is I've played 3 hours of first-person shooters in general in my entire life.
I'm,
We'll get
dude,
into
I
that.
wish.
So that's why I've been. So if anyone's like wondering why is this guy in the middle not talking at all, I have 0 takes to be included in this. I'll go ahead and say my first one, and my only one really, was Pokemon. Which is one that you might not.
Great
consider.
first person shooter.
I'm talking about online. Smart ass.
I mean, it was a great joke.
sorry.
It was a great joke.
I wish there was like a first person like sequence in like a Pokemon game where you just take your
Dude,
Pokeball.
I would love a VR
Bing 'em in-
Pokemon game.
sorry,
A
I'm
VR
sorry.
Pokemon.
Oh, it's probably out there. There's like there's
Don't
probably
touch
shit in there that's like modded.
But wait. Did you link cables when you played Pokemon?
No, so
That was a thing.
I'm not gonna lie. So I played Pokemon, and I was really good at Pokemon. And during X and Y, I was ranked top 500 online.
Chat says you're too quiet.
Sorry. He spelled my name wrong, and please don't use my real name.
Letting him know.
I was top 500 in Pokemon, but I started on Soul Silver, so I never got to the linking cable
Dude.
stage.
Did you have Battle Revolution to play on the Wii, so you could connect to your Soul Silver and Diamond and Pearl? Because I did that.
No, because I was poor.
I mean I was too, but I
Was Pokemon?
But I used
was
all my birthday money on
Pokemon
that.
Stadium an online game? Could you?
No.
play it?
no.
I don't think
You
it
could
was.
play.
The N64 doesn't have
Yeah.
online
features.
capabilities.
Oh, I thought they remade it for the Wii,
The Switch.
the Switch.
No, they didn't remake it for the Switch. They ported it over, and I can't remember if you can play online.
I was gonna say I
Got
remember.
your dollar, bub. I got an abundance of those. Right? You said you were poor. Had to make sure you had $1 on him.
I'll
It's
take
America. Everybody
Got
should have a
that
damn
down
dollar.
from Texas,
Gotta eat the rich.
from Austin.
Yeah, brother. He knows it. He knows what I'm talking about.
That's okay. Just make him say everything again, so we cannot hear him again.
Yeah, just repeat. Okay, thank you, Bryce. Do I have the power to ban someone as a guest?
No. And we don't want to ban Bryce. We love him.
No, I love Bryce. But no, yeah, Pokemon was my game of choice, and I got really into competitive during X and Y, and during Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution.
How do you get into competitive Pokemon?
So there's really intricate ways into it. Like you have to do. Sounds really bad for anyone who doesn't know anything about Pokemon. Selective breeding.
Boy.
Literally,
Natural
literally,
selection.
like
Charles Darwin.
there's you have to get certain natures. You have to get these things called IVs. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, you have to be born better than every other Pokemon. But you get these perfect Pokemon, and you train them up in certain ways, get certain moves that are really what is going on with the static? But certain moves that are really like good in the competitive scene, like Hyper Beam's bad.
But like
Yeah,
how
horrible.
well, like how is competitive? Because when I think of competitive, I mean I think of like you're going against somebody.
Yeah. So there's an
So,
online
like-
setting, but like you have this super team of Pokemon with a theme, team of 6. And you go against another team of 6, and X and Y during the 3DS era, they start. I think that's when they started introducing a ranking system online.
Yep.
And I had my first competitive team was focused on Charizard X, Mega Charizard X, because I love dragons, and Charizard was my very first.
Dragging these nuts across your face.
Right, yeah. So got him.
Got him.
So that's if someone said that to me online on Pokemon, I think I'd just give up. But
Thank you.
Is this the
yeah.
joke
So
going now?
Is this my dollar? Like, was this over there? Like my dollar? Is this genuinely your dollar?
So I think we should pass that around when somebody does something good.
Oh, okay. Whoever owns, so that's the new podcast thing. Whoever says like the funniest things at that point gets the dollar.
Well, I ain't
And
getting
it's
it.
the
We end
podcast
the night
dollar.
with whoever gets the dollar gets to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I like
yeah.
it. I
Now
like it.
I'm never gonna be funny again because
Yeah.
now there's pressure.
Yeah. He's not gonna. You'll eventually get there. You won't think about it. You'll
Yeah.
forget.
Pressure.
Funny.
Jesus
That song.
Christ.
That song also sounds like he says, "I'm an asshole." Have you ever heard that song?
What song?
Pressure by who does that song? He's like pressure,
Queen?
raining down on
Queen?
me.
It's Queen.
Is that
David
Queen?
Bowie?
Under
Yeah, David
pressure.
Bowie. Yeah,
Oh,
but-
I was thinking you're thinking Under Pressure.
Yeah.
Raining down. On
Yeah,
me.
that's Queen and David Bowie.
yeah.
Queen.
It sounds like he's like, "I'm an asshole." That's what it sounds like he said.
Oh yeah.
It does.
I'm an asshole.
But
Competitive
sorry,
Pokemon.
I
Selective
spaced out.
breeding.
So yeah, selective breeding. You have like these special natures and stuff like that. But I focused on Charizard X, Mega Charizard X, and my entire thing was there's these certain hazards and stuff like that in Pokemon, like Sticky Web, Stealth Rock, Spikes. They're the moves that you would immediately throw away in the actual game because they're not damaging moves for like the casual player. But they work really good in competitive because they control what your opponent can do. And I would go with Galvantula, use an item so he doesn't die right away, do Sticky Web, slow down my opponent's team, and then just clean house with Charizard. And that was my favorite thing to do.
So I respect a lot of the Pokemon competitive scene. I couldn't get into it because it was constant switching out and like trying to see which one you could switch out for you for type advantage and every
it's
type
pretty
You want to
advantage.
lean in that way.
It was I just couldn't do it. It wasn't. I was.
I don't know
like,
how
dude, this is
comfortable
too
that would be
much.
for you.
Also
I
to
just don't know how, or move your chair in.
And
a
I
little
need
bit.
to. I want to fight like an anime, bro. I don't want to switch out my
Right.
Pokemon.
I get you. Yeah, it's very much predicting
I
and
don't
stuff
want
like
you to be
that.
uncomfortable.
And to answer Bryce's question,
Asshole.
before I pass off the mic
You don't
is
need to see me.
I played singles. I really hate doubles. Single, that's a lot of thinking. But
That's
singles
crazy
is
because
really fun.
every time I've played a Pokemon game, I live for finding the team fights, dude.
The double
Yeah, like
battles.
when you run into the team fight trainers, I love that shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
I just really want to take a break from the ads for a minute and say that I'm no longer calling it dating anymore. It is selective breeding. From here on out, it is selective
Honestly?
breeding. What are you
Honestly,
doing?
dude?
You got a wife? Nah, I'm selective breed.
Nah, I got a rib.
I got a rib.
That's just such a crazy just selective breeding. That's wild.
So for me, I'd like to get into like, since we're talking about Pokemon, like,
Wait. Give him $1. That was funny. Give him $1.
I'm poor. Thank you.
so okay.
That was funny. We got a reaction.
Are you gonna gatekeep
Give him the dollar back.
No. I was
$1
trying to
back.
come up with more rules for the dollar.
More
I was trying to, like-
rules? Yeah, so you're trying to gatekeep the dollar.
No,
You
I
had
gave
a
him the
dollar,
fucking
and
dollar.
you didn't want to lose the dollar.
He hollered. I gave him the dollar.
You did hesitate.
He did, right?
I was-
hesitate. You did.
I was
hesitate.
gonna see if there's a general consensus of, of that being fun.
I'm the
We
funny
all
one.
laughed.
I'm the one who gets the dollar.
I'm the one who wins. But no, since we're talking about Pokemon, like my connection with like Pokemon, like is 100% Stadium and Stadium alone. I think like I like Pokemon, but I only like whenever it comes to like the show, like the Indigo series, like the OG Pokemon, first gen Pokemon, and after that I'm like fuck you. I just didn't care about it.
Really,
Poke
Ruby,
Boomer.
Ruby's still my favorite.
Yeah, definitely a Pokey Boomer. I'll say that.
Ruby is a banger.
I love Ruby.
When it came into
Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire.
when it came into
bangers.
when it came into like the games, you play one Pokemon, you've played it all.
I mean,
And that was just like what I did.
I think it's
All right.
I think it's more different now.
No. That's crazy. That is a crazy take.
I think
It's
it's
you
Playing one Pokemon, you played them all.
you go around, you collect your Pokemon, you battle your gym leader, and blah blah blah.
That's
blah,
like saying zombies was repetitive.
give it to
It's-
Cobalt. Let's hear Cobalt.
So I think that's inherently false because you already outed yourself because you said my connection to Pokemon is Stadium and Stadium alone. So you already limited yourself as a reliable source because you haven't played every Pokemon.
Yo,
I've played.
Damn.
I've
Yeah.
played. No, I've
Damn.
played more than.
Yeah.
Give him the dollar.
get
I've
fucked.
played.
Give him
Give him the
the
dollar.
dollar. Cobalt gets that
He
dollar.
gets that dollar.
I've played Red, and then I've played into like Ruby, and I've played into other ones. And it's
So-
just like I've
but
played a
did
little
you
bit.
So
of
finish?
you played into
No,
the third
'cause I-
generation.
I got into them, and I was like, I'm not. I can't get
Have you
behind
played?
it.
You haven't
'cause
played
it's
any of
just-
the newer ones?
No,
Dude, they're
'cause I just- 'cause I've-
so different.
I've
now.
watched.
So much
Well,
fun.
I've watched like Dan and Aaron play them, and like try to use it like vicariously, and like go through them and be like, do I
So,
want to play this?
With-
And just for me, and I think also just for me because, and I think too, I'm just not a Pokemon fan.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I
that's
just
that's
wasn't a
okay.
huge
Just don't be
Pokemon fan.
disingenuous.
I wasn't disingenuous.
Okay.
I played the game. I did like the game.
Okay, the reason I disagree with that is because that's most things in general. That's like saying, you know,
that's the repetition.
you've
thing
seen one
again.
podcast, you've seen them all,
Yeah,
or like
it's-
saying like you've played one Call of Duty, you've played them all.
So
It's
I
that,
think
that old adage is repetition. Is,
And I think just maybe it was like that, and I just didn't care for Pokemon that much.
I think
Yeah.
the biggest draw for Pokemon for me at least was how, and I know they're running out of ideas as far as like the newer ones.
Yeah,
but,
and
like,
that was my biggest
I
issue
really
too.
enjoy the variation of Pokemon they can come up with in every single editions they have.
Yeah.
came.
So here's where I even disagree with that. I will go into. I'll explain my reasoning why you're wrong, and not just say that you're wrong and be that kind of guy. So you played until Gen 3. I will say that up to Gen 3 is a little bit more repetitive. Except in Gen 3, you deal with more of the legends. And the legends feel like legends. You have to stop a world calamity like Kyogre and Groudon and stuff like that. And in Gen 4, they admittedly, I wasn't a big Diamond and Pearl fan. They also kind of repeated the thing with the legends being the big draw. You have to stop the catastrophic annihilation of the world.
Hurts.
What are you saying?
It hurts. I love Diamond and Pearl.
He
Okay.
likes Diamond and Pearl, and he keeps saying it hurts.
It hurts.
Okay. Where I started in Soul Silver and stuff like that, that's a really great game to where like you play into the first region or your region, and then you go back to the roots of Kanto and you play through that, and you basically revisit the old story. And then in Gen 5, it's like a reboot of the series, to where all the other Pokemon or you can't play those other Pokemon until you beat the game, and it has really good ideology of like truth and ideals. There's a lot of the story is very good in Gen 5. But a lot of people will sleep on it. Gen 6, I will say that as a game, it doesn't hold up very well, but it does introduce Mega Evolutions. Gen 7 is kind of like a vacation. Gen 8, it's forgettable.
Let's see, like what I think, like
Clearly.
when we were talking about like
Gen 9's
we're-
butt.
But
you're talking about like the repetition or like whatever.
Yeah.
You're talking to like zombies and stuff. Like at least like what I'm saying, like and maybe it's just because I stopped so early into it. It's just like there was nothing new between these games that was like keeping me there.
Well-
like with zombies, like you had your base around zombies, and then you had that shit. But then they introduced gumballs, and then they introduced like Pack-a-Punch.
you had a
and
whole
shit.
new Pokemon. You had
But
new
the thing is,
people.
I didn't
It
get
was a
far-
whole
but
map,
that's-
whole new gyms.
But we're gonna keep it into like my personal side of it is that I didn't like Pokemon that much. I wasn't a huge fan of it, so that was another thing that kept. So as a video game player, I was like, there's nothing keeping me back into it. And then personally, I don't like Pokemon that much, so I'm like,
You're
So this me-
smooth brained with it
This-
because
for
you
me-
like gumballs over new
shut
animals.
the fuck up.
Kind of smooth brained.
No. So like, and what I'm saying is not me trashing on Pokemon by any means. It has nothing. Like, it's not like a fuck you Pokemon. I'm just saying, for me as a video game player, it was not my.
I catch a lot of hate for my favorite game being BioShock Infinite. I catch a lot of hate for
See,
that.
I no, it was one or two for me when it comes to.
Because,
but-
yeah, well,
never
because
got
a lot
into
of
it.
people, because BioShock Infinite it's a confusing game.
yeah.
Yeah, especially the end when they really try to tie in the multiple universe thing with it. I get a lot of hate for it being my favorite game.
Let me wrap up the Pokemon thing real quick before
I'm sweating.
So I have something on the tip of my tongue. I don't want to go skip over that because that's a really interesting topic. But the Pokemon thing, it's okay for you not to like it. I'm not going to gatekeep like, oh, you have to like Pokemon. It's not for everybody. It's just the repetitive thing is what I disagree with. And even saying that the later games are running out of ideas, like you said earlier, I disagree with, because the newest one is very good, because you don't even have to do the gym leader challenge. You don't have to do the gym leader challenge, which really deflates the repetitive stance. You can do research. There's 3 different paths you can do to complete the game.
Yeah, no, and I'm somebody, like, I'll admit, like, I stopped early, so like I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about the newer ones because I don't know.
I was only saying, as far as original ideas, I meant like the Pokemon.
Yeah,
I think the Pokemon, as far as like the original ideas, as far as Pokemon, because there's literally a pile of trash called Trubbish.
I agree with you.
I really don't know much about the newer Pokemon.
That's what I agree with too. Is like I think so. Pokemon as a whole. I'm not saying the games or anything like that. Just Pokemon. They're running out of ideas for these fucking Pokemon. I got a goddamn chandelier as a Pokemon.
Yes, that is true.
Ice cream cone with a smiley face.
Grimer, Grimer, Beedrill, Ninetales, just a fox with 9 tails.
Yeah.
But they're still they're still acting to like a species. They're still more connected to what a species could be.
Not a pile of trash.
When you got a chandelier and you have a pile of trash that's alive. A magnet.
He makes. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. He makes a valid point. He makes a very valid point.
It's always been like that.
Grimer's a slime.
Okay, but a living slime is more,
cool
likely than a chandelier. I mean, a living chandelier, what is it, fucking Sia or some shit?
It's a ghost that possesses a chandelier.
Yeah, it's literally,
Well, that's a dumbass ghost.
But I mean, I
Isn't
guess
there-
there's an
okay,
argument.
hold on, isn't there a
Possess
Pokemon
something cool.
Isn't there a Pokemon that's like the ghost of a dead child or something?
Mimikyu.
Yeah,
Mimikyu.
that's right.
And then Cubone wears his mother's.
Where's his
skull.
mother's
See, that's
skull?
cool.
That's
That hits.
crazy.
That hits.
Well, like Ninetales is based on Kumara, the nine-tailed fox in Japanese lore.
It has cool background to it.
Okay, so
That's a
let's say this
chandelier.
thing. Okay, they still had some wacky Pokemon. Sure.
They was for fun.
But they're growing in quantity now.
I mean,
there's more
he
and more.
makes a great Butterfree.
Yeah.
He makes a
It's a
great,
fucking butterfly.
He makes a great point.
He makes a great
But
point.
it's a
It's a
living
pile
thing.
of trash.
uninspired.
It's a pile of trash named Trubbish. It's
So
a
tell
bee.
me-
It's a bee named Beedrill.
Okay,
He
but
makes
a
great
bee is
point.
already living.
But it's
A bee is already living.
It's a giant
trash is
bee
not.
I
with
understand
a
that.
fucking
Okay.
drill. I don't know why I did this, but
that's not the argument. The
drill
argument
for a
The argument was that
So-
they were running out of original
Yes,
ideas.
the argument was never that the designs were good. The argument or bad. The argument was that they're running out of ideas. I'm saying that the uninspired ideas have been around since the day one.
He makes a great point.
Yeah.
I just
agree.
think the day
I
that
agree.
you make a product on your like franchise or whatever, a pile of trash is when you
To be fair, but
You
the
ran
thing
out of
is
something.
their main draw point at the time when the Pokemon first came around was children. So I mean,
trash.
I get it because I mean you can argue that about what
we're entitled to our opinions, but he makes a great point.
I think it's a good point.
The
I think it's a
uninspired
solid point.
ideas
You
have
can
been
argue
around
that.
since the dawn of it.
because you can argue that with the prequels, like with Star Wars, they're meant for children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like
Why so many people talk
the-
shit about Jar Jar and all that shit.
the best
Jar Jar's
stuff. The
fire.
best stuff that grows like with us through nostalgia was made for kids. I mean,
And we're
Honestly,
just adults
Adventure
now.
Time is still one of my favorite. Adventure Time is the reason I became a DM in Dungeons and Dragons. Adventure Time shaped my Dungeons and Dragons history. I fucking love Adventure Time, and that show literally still on Cartoon Network.
okay, but I am gonna make a really hot take that's actually like kind of hypocritical to myself as well, because obviously I have things I'm attached to. But I genuinely think that things we find nostalgic, the things that we love and we grew up with as kids, happens to every generation because as a kid you're the most impressionable. You're learning life. So your building blocks to life and what you enjoy in media is what you are exposed to.
But ours is better.
And that's what every generation
And every
says.
generation says that.
Every generation
because
says
like
that.
the original Star Wars were meant for kids. at
I
that
don't.
time,
I
you know what
disagree
mean?
with the ours is
And-
better. Actually, I think any form of media that came before like the early 2000s is just better.
He's an old soul. I think 2000s media is.
It's
my
really
favorite of all
hard to
time.
remove the
It's my favorite.
nostalgic.
Two-
It
It's
is.
hard.
No,
It's
it
hard.
absolutely
It's
is.
so hard. I've tried my best to do that.
It
separate.
absolutely
I don't know.
is, but I
I
find
think
older shows. I find older shows, older cartoons. I find them all much
2000s
better than what
to
we
like the the early 2000s, the like mid 80s, like pop culture is like the best. I
Oh
think,
yeah,
in
I mean,
pop
yeah, I
culture.
agree.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
But as far as like 2006 on, I think it's all
So
ass.
to agree
I
with
know. I
you,
think up to 2010 at least. like, was
2010.
pretty good.
to add to your point, to agree with you a little bit, there's a very significant reason why in modern media there's so many reboots and remakes because we're always trying to chase the winning formula. Back before that, we never
Yeah,
really
no.
had that.
No, I get that because I mean that
Because
completely
it was all very, very original.
that completely
Most
goes
of it hadn't been done before.
that goes completely into Zelda and Mario. So Zelda 2 is dog shit, absolute dog shit, because they went from that top down view to a side scroller fucking game.
Platformers are just
Yeah,
mid.
platformer.
Yeah.
And it's dog shit. It was stupid. It made no sense. It hated it, and they went right back to it with Link's Awakening and all that shit. It's the same thing with Mario 2.
Thank you. Sorry.
They were trying to do something different, and then we're like, all right, fuck this. Like, let's go right back to it. You know what I mean? So I get it. You know, like I said, like to end the Pokemon rant, Pokemon just wasn't for me. You know what I mean? I'm just expressing my connection and
Yeah,
my
but you
thought.
unlocked
of it.
you unlocked Cobalt there.
Yeah, sorry.
You
Just,
Jokes
like
on
my,
his
just like
ass.
my zombie comment.
You're valid in not liking it. I'm just telling you your reasons for not liking it.
But also keep in mind, I've only played a little
That's
bit
what I'm
of
saying.
it.
I would give
So
honestly. I'm
you're-
not gonna lie to you. I would give the newer ones on the Switch a good shot because
So-
they look really fun.
Play
I thought about it.
Legends
Besides the one where you're riding it as a fucking
No, Legends
motorcycle
Arceus. Play
or
that
any of
one.
that shit.
That seems like pet abuse.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, the whole concept of Pokemon is pet abuse.
But
Well,
no,
I mean,
Power
you ride
World,
horses.
Power World did it best.
Give him the dollar.
at least,
Give him the dollar.
at least,
The pet abuse.
at least, Power World was like, you know, they're like, no, this is endangered slavery.
It's literally enslavement. You can catch full blown people.
Yeah.
Oh, in Power World.
Yeah, you can throw one of those POW balls or whatever they call them at like a mercenary and make them work for you in your camp.
The best thing to do,
messed up.
if anybody still plays Power World, I don't think they do. Do you? I kind of.
Okay,
I did the glitch in the beginning where you can get that first boss that you fight. I
Yes.
caught her and kept her.
Oh, the blue dragon.
No, the one
looking
that's in
things?
like that giant panda that looks like Totoro.
Oh, okay.
Power World like took me and just fucking sucked me into it. I
Yeah.
swear to God,
dude,
it was
I'm not gonna lie.
April-
I could
April
not.
and I
I
played a
couldn't
lot
get
of
into it. I really couldn't.
Really?
Pokemon with ARs as a concept
It's
sounds
sick,
really
dude.
sick and
Great
really
first-person
fun.
shooter.
But
And
the
in
amount
practice.
of base building that they want you to do seriously took me out of it. Seriously.
okay,
took
but
me
I
out
feel
of
like
it.
that's preference.
I liked it.
To be honest, it's preference because
Yeah, it is because I've played so many like of those sandbox survival games that Power World wasn't it for me. I enjoy Grounded, I enjoy Valheim, I enjoy
7 Days to
a
Die.
lot of sandbox survival games. 7 Days to Die.
I love 7 Days to
love
Die.
playing sandbox survival games, and that's what Power World was for me. It really became a sandbox survival and not going and catching Pokemon pals and shooting them. you
Yeah,
know? So
fair.
like it was because it would always pop up, and I'm a slut for quests. So when it would pop up on my screen, like, hey, I want you to build this in your camp, I'm like, I got to do that now. That never stops for me.
Yeah, that's true.
It just
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
going and
Okay,
going
that's
and
fair.
going. And I'm like, I got to get this off my screen so I can go do other shit. But that kept popping up.
Yeah, and it
and I'm like,
annoys you.
okay, I'm just going to fucking sit here and do all the base shit, I guess. And, the rest of the game just isn't there anymore.
But
I saw
arguably-
the map, and the map is huge.
Massive.
The map
It's
is
very
massive.
big, very
I
big.
have been on the one island for the total of 30 hours I've put in the game.
Yep.
I have put 30 fucking hours in that game, and I haven't left Tutorial Island, man.
give me the dollar real quick. Just want to give it back to you. No, but, okay, but arguably one of the most redeeming qualities of Power World is the fact that when you throw a Pokeball at
It's
the
a
POW or
Pow
whatever,
ball.
a POW ball at the POW, it feels like you're immersive.
Yeah,
like,
like
it feels
you're
how
actually doing it.
Pokemon should have felt.
Don't get me wrong. The
really
first,
does.
The first 10 minutes of the game before the game's like, hey, I'm going to make you base bitch, it was super fun. It was great. I love catching them and, making them
No.
beat
That sounds like
each
a you
other.
problem, though. You're sucked into the wrong
Yes,
part.
it is a me
You gotta
problem.
get out.
I will fully take
Get out
blame
the
for
house,
that.
dude.
It is my fault that I make myself base bitch because I do it with my friends when we play any other sandbox survival.
like
I
you're
sit
the
at
base
base
bitch.
and I'm
Yeah.
base bitch. I
That's
do it all
like
the time.
man, I'm depressed. I don't ever get out the house. I'm
Yeah.
just stuck
And
inside.
same
Get
guy-
the fuck outside.
Same guy who will make plans and then be like canceling on them later. He's like,
Yeah.
it's the same dude.
It's-
Same dude.
Now, is there a Pokemon game that's kind of set up more like Power World where I can run around and go
Legends
being a
Arceus.
fucking being one of them in the head with it?
So kind of.
yes, but no.
Let's go Pikachu and let's go Eevee.
Yeah.
Literally has that immersive.
But
where-
isn't
where-
that just Pokemon Go with some extra steps and shit?
No.
No,
No.
I haven't. I
Very
never
different.
played
So
it, so I don't know.
it's
Very different.
completely open, not open world,
No.
but
It's all the Kanto.
It's all of Kanto, but all the Pokemon, like you see them in real life, it almost feels like you are in the world of Pokemon, and you have like this Pokeball
Yeah,
Plus,
the Pokeball Plus. Yeah.
and you like are capturing them and doing exactly what he said.
Yeah.
The only issue is that you don't fight them beforehand, except for the legendaries.
So if you
Yeah.
want to,
yeah, that's a
also
problem for
feel
me.
that, you can do it, but it's in third person. You play Legends Arceus, you actually have to sneak up to them, bait them with like berries and stuff, and actually like you have to go behind them and like get a critical capture. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
stuff like
And
that.
good news is, if you like that sort of thing, the Legends games are seemingly becoming an actual series, because
Yeah.
they just had Legends Arceus. Now they're doing Legend of Z, which is going into the Mega Evolution aspect of
I'm
everything.
so excited for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be really great.
Yeah.
And to cap off Pokemon, really is like when I was like battling back at you, it wasn't really because you didn't like Pokemon or anything like that. Because like, I mean, I think we should normalize like, hey, I don't like this thing because I don't like it.
Yeah.
When you give a reason, like I think they're uninspired or something like that, that's when I'm gonna disagree with you, because like I don't.
Oh, yeah, no,
I don't disagree with your reason. I disagree with
I'm
your
gonna say
reason,
this.
but if you don't like it, because you don't like it, I can't really.
And I only said that because my number one reason is because I just don't like Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
that-
it's just
and
my
that's-
thing. But like I'm
good.
just giving my other reasons as a
Right.
video game of what I've
and
all the way up to what I've seen.
and that's what
of
builds
it, you know what I mean?
conversation.
Yeah, that's what
But-
gives
Yeah,
content.
I'm in the same
And
boat
that's
as
a podcast.
I'm in the same boat as you though,
Yeah.
Ryan. When it comes to Pokemon, is I left off at Ruby.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I
just like-
don't
He's a
think.
boomer.
Well, no, I played Black and I enjoyed Black. Black was really fun, but I haven't played anything past that.
Yeah.
Um,
So like I'm just not knowledgeable. But yet, I want to hit the big three of video games since we're talking about Pokemon. Bryce said something about Zelda. He said Twilight Princess needs a remake.
Yeah.
I
No, he
have
hates
a
it.
so
No, he
I
hates
know.
it.
So how does everybody feel about Zelda?
I don't hate
I know
Zelda.
you have
Twilight
kind of
Princess.
I fucking hate Twilight Princess.
Why?
I
What's
think
wrong with
it's.
Twilight Princess?
I don't
Behind it.
understand what. Now again, I could be off base, but what I've picked up, I've never played the game.
You're usually on base, right?
Excuse me.
Base bitch.
Can I get a water?
I'll give him a dollar. I'll give him the damn dollar.
Got it.
You okay with sharing?
I'm a pocket that.
I was actually kidding because there's a whole fridge of water somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Right
anyways,
behind you.
so
Like,
It's
I'm
fucked
not.
up of me to be like, hey, here's my spit.
like I said, I
I'm
don't
not
know
worried
if I'm
about it.
completely off base with this, but as far as I know, Link is a werewolf.
Yeah, he's a wolf.
Stupid.
I love it.
It's stupid.
No, it's so
It's
much
stupid.
fun though.
It's well,
He's
yeah, that's
cursed,
what
yeah.
werewolves technically could be. Like,
And he loves Zelda. Good for you,
I
Eddie.
love Zelda.
proud
I
of you.
really do love Zelda. I have a whole Zelda encyclopedia at my house. I just bought like 2 weeks ago. I love Zelda. I don't, however, like that Link is a werewolf. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword are really the only two I have big issues with when it comes to Zelda.
What do you hate about Skyward Sword?
Skyward Sword's dog shit.
It is.
It's just
Absolutely.
I think it's just a bad game.
Yeah.
You got the motion controls. The game's not
The
good. You got
lock-on,
so-
the
you got
lock-on
the lock-on
system.
shit.
I have a huge problem with the mechanics of the game. I don't
Yeah,
have a problem
like,
with the
as
story.
a
the
game.
story.
The
as
story's
a game.
good.
And then you got Link's fucking DSLs that he has. Those
Yeah,
fucking
so
big
weird.
ass lips he's got
So
going on.
I guess I might be in the
Fucking-
minority.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's just the
Wait, what did he
design. His big ass lips.
All right, let's relax.
Relax.
So
Yourself.
I might be in the minority
Here's
here, but
what's
I
down.
feel like a game could have, I wouldn't say the worst mechanics in the world, but if it's not like a good game structurally, I would still forgive it and say it's a good game if the story is good. Like if like I look at
That's valid.
I look at a game as an immersive movie.
I think
Well,
that,
so
that,
that's
that depends on
Yeah.
the person. I think that point depends on the person
So
because
yeah.
like I was saying about BioShock Infinite, a lot of people don't like BioShock
Bryce
Infinite.
said that he didn't like Infinite. He said
Yeah,
it's the
a
worst.
lot of people don't like BioShock Infinite because it plays very different than the first two. It's not nearly as dark as the first two, and it ends it's a little confusing at the end. So like I said, it comes down to who you are and how much you're willing
Yeah.
to forgive in video games.
And that's something.
And
like,
if you're willing to put up with shitty mechanics, then by all means.
Well, like I said,
And-
it was I might be in the minority. I accept that. I find games to be an immersive movie, and that's how I approach games. And that's how I
Absolutely.
enjoy games.
absolutely.
That's how I do it too.
No, and that's something I definitely want to get into at some point. Is like what kind of video game players we are. Like you prefer like that more cinematic, like movie type stuff.
Yeah.
And there's the opposite side
You
of
would
that.
love Warhammer, the new one, Space
That-
Marine 2. You would love
That or like
check it
the
out.
Spider-Man games.
the new
Yeah.
The new
Warhammer, dude. I'm
the-
telling you, the whole campaign is a huge cinematic.
yeah, like or
Space Marines?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
I've heard a lot of good ones.
actually,
Yeah.
exactly. No, you measured a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a difficulty whore. When I play Spider-Man, the PS4 version, I go friendly neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you
Enjoy
you
the game.
want you want just to be taken on this
He
trip.
wants to
Yeah.
be engrossed
kinda
in the
thing.
story,
That's
which
what I
I
do.
have mad respect. Here's
I
my
do.
thing: is I'm the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I love the cinematics, I love the cutscenes and stuff, but I'm a difficulty slut.
Yeah.
So
I love cranking the difficulty to about as high as you can.
Then play Elden Ring.
and
And
I do
I think it's a competitive
Exactly.
thing. Are you
Exactly.
competitive?
very.
Yeah, I'm very very
Yeah.
competitive. So I want to
Super-
shit on things. Like
super
I want to
competitive.
like I don't like playing against something that's a fucking bot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like an
no,
actual like.
I want a challenge.
Like,
Yeah,
that's how I go both ways. It depends on it. Like the Spider-Man games, I want a story because it's Spider-Man, and obviously, like the behind you guys, I love Spider-Man, and for you guys that you guys know me, I do love Spider-Man. So, I is that genuinely scary?
Give him the dollar. Give him the dollar.
How did Kato get the dollar?
He made a great bass bitch joke to me.
yeah.
Also, y'all had a little
missed
secret
it.
exchange
You missed it.
going on.
Yeah,
You missed it. Maybe
Um,
maybe listen. Sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
And
I couldn't help it. It was
with
right
with the
there.
Spider-Man games, like I want that Spider-Man story
Yeah.
because I like Spider-Man and all that shit. But when it comes to other games, like I'm replaying World at War right now, like we're talking about Call of Duty, because I just wanted it for the nostalgic purposes. Funny enough,
Yeah.
and I put it on the hardest difficulty that we can do it. I'll play it like that because it's just fun. I like a challenge because I
Yeah.
think a lot of games anymore don't have like they're not hard
Well, there's
unless you play like an Elden Ring type game.
there's
You
certain
know what I mean?
games. there's
Like any other
Yeah.
story-based game except for a Souls game,
yeah.
they're not
Well,
hard.
Kingdom Hearts is like that.
Kingdom Hearts is. I think Kingdom Hearts is pretty difficult.
Legends.
But it's also an older game.
Yeah,
You know what I
fight
mean? Older
Sephiroth,
games
bro.
are
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Go
is
fight
old?
Sephiroth.
what 3?
Kingdom Hearts 3
2019.
is
I've
old.
not
It's
played.
5.
I've not
Well,
played.
it's really
not
hard.
It's
really,
fucking,
it's
it's
really
fucking
hard.
really
difficult.
hard game.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know. I just didn't expect 3
Um,
because all the shit that they got
So
for it. So
Kingdom,
just fucking
games like
see.
Kingdom Hearts, Devil May Cry,
Ugh.
Dark Souls, those are the games that forced me
I had to
be
put
good.
down.
Yeah.
I
enjoy
had
the
to
story.
full on put down DMC because I was having such a bad time.
Those,
playing
those
it.
are the type of games like that go along that category of like these
Arena
like
Fighter,
hard,
Arena
the
Fighters,
hack and
gen-
slash or
Yeah,
whatever the
they're-
fuck you want to call
yeah,
it.
like Arena Fighters, hack and slash, those type of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like any Souls games, but anything outside of Souls games that's what they are, and that's only what they are. They're not hard.
Like-
So I will put on the
So,
hardest. Like,
like-
even Spider-Man, I play it on the hardest difficulty. Like sometimes.
Once you beat
Yeah.
Dark Souls like 2, you're like, okay, no game's hard.
So like, but the thing is though, is then we lock. The problem that becomes is that we lock a lot of games to a box of being a Souls-like game because of that. Like,
I
God-
hate that label so
like
much.
God of War, Black Myth.
Souls has created that late. Yeah.
Well, no, because God of War was like that first. So you have God of War and Black Myth Wukong is way more like God of War than it ever is about Souls or Elden
it's
Ring,
not-
and
it's
everyone
not
calls
like
it a Souls-like game, and it's really not.
Well, there's like been a lot of YouTubers saying they were wrong about like calling it a Souls-like game. So
Yeah.
they've
So,
been
but-
kind of
So,
reinstating that.
but you have that initial knee-jerk reaction to
Yeah.
just slam that label on.
Yeah, because people just love Souls-likes too, though.
Well,
Like,
Souls,
such a-
also
the
big-
Souls games are huge
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, and also, I mean,
Yeah.
also, I kind of think that, I mean, if we're just talking, like, I think calling it a Souls-like game
Mhm.
just kind of sounds better
See,
than being
yeah.
like, oh, it's like
Than
it's
a
a God
God
of
of
War
War-like
type
game.
game.
Yeah.
Why,
I
why,
had,
why can't it just
I
be Black Myth Wukong-like game? You know?
Yeah, like it's just too much.
Type shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, type shit. Give him this fucking dollar. I was gonna say though.
All right, we got a little community thing going on with the dollar, and I think it
think
needs
it's
to
starting to
be
become biased,
regulated.
yeah.
We need some regulations.
Why I was coming up with fucking rules.
He's
Well, how
right.
about
He's seen
this?
it coming. He's seen
Listen,
it
I
coming.
don't have the. I have the dollar
funny.
now. so
Democracy,
if you
damn
guys
it.
want to try gatekeeping the dollar from me, that's totally fine. Because right now I'm gonna fucking roll.
He gets dollar again.
There you go. Anyways,
I've got the dollar like 4 times in a row now. Bro.
I was gonna say I had never played a Souls-like game until last year, and actually Bryce in our chat, I was gonna pick up Lords of the Fallen because I thought it looked cool, and I told Bryce about it, and I was like, you should play this with me because yeah, I've heard. I was like, you should play this with me, and he goes, why don't we just play Elden Ring? And I was like, what's that? And dude, he showed me, and I played.
better.
Oh, dude, and I became
Elden
heavily
Ring's fucking
addicted.
great.
I became heavily
Elden
addicted.
Ring is like baby's first Souls like.
Okay, we got off of Zelda for a second.
We did. Yeah.
I want to talk. Okay, we'll get
Synopsis,
back into
some games are
Souls-like.
good. Some
the
games are bad.
best Zelda game, hands down, Four Swords.
No, Ocarina.
Four Swords is so good.
Okay, what's
Ocarina.
everybody say their
Majora's Mask.
favorite.
Majora's Mask is great.
Majora's Mask
It's a
is
great
cool.
one.
Everybody say their favorite, and then we'll get into it.
Okay, not a meme. The Ocarina of Time.
Twilight Princess for favorite.
Well, Majora's Mask. It's just.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Solid.
Ocarina of Time.
My only issue with Majora's Mask is I hate being put on a time limit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
That's the reason I don't enjoy Pikmin. The first Pikmin game, I hate being put on a time limit.
The Pikmin
Well-
games are endearing. I just think they're cute. and
So-
fun. So what I can do?
The issue with that is that like, I feel like that teaches you how to get better at games. Like you have to.
What are you telling him that he sucks? Is that
No,
what
no,
it
no.
is?
What I'm saying, like,
are you going the long
Get good,
way?
nerd.
No, so what
I'm engrossed in the Cobalt right now.
What
I don't
I'm-
have to listen to this shit.
So what I'm saying is like you're like I like difficulty games and stuff like that. So how are you gonna get good until you're made to get good? You know, like,
I get that,
So,
but
like,
my
it's-
thing is if you don't give me the time to get good,
Actually, no, I've got a better argument than that. I got anxiety. If I see a timer up there, I'm choking.
I mean, I have anxiety too.
I'm
but
choking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is about a timer. I see a timer up there, I'm freaking out. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like,
He said, "I'm not a
good.
closer, bro. You gotta give me time."
Gotta give me some time, dude. Let me breathe for a second.
Oh, that's a good question that Annie just asked that I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
get into. Annie, I'm going to hold your question just for a second,
So-
and then we're going to get into it. But
me-
Bryce also says Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Mine, is, since everybody want to fucking talk, no, I'm
there
joking.
you go.
Is Wind Waker, hands down. Wind
Wind
Waker.
Waker, that's
Wind
Choice.
Waker.
Wind
I love
Waker's
that.
See, now,
fucking-
Wind Waker is
Sleeper.
a
I got-
second. Wind Waker's the second for me. I
No, it's
love
top
Wind
three.
Waker.
I got Wind Waker
It's
over
really
there.
good.
I think for Wind Waker for me, I mean, Toon Link. Just the art style was great.
Art
The
style was
stories,
the
great.
cutesy,
So,
cutesy
You
like
know,
draw
I
art.
like. I
Yeah.
will say the thing that like drug me out a little bit is fucking driving that boat, that fucking dragon everywhere.
I'm the king
Like-
of red lions.
so it's what
But-
makes it like Wind Waker so good for me is that I do love the fact that Legend of Zelda has multiple timelines.
Yeah.
And like Wind Waker's timeline in the base scope of it, if you understand the timeline of it, it's very sad.
Yeah.
It's
Super.
it's the darkest timeline.
Yeah.
While also being the brightest game.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
game
the
is
cart-
so fucking bright.
Yeah, it's super cartoony
It's-
and fun, but it has like the darkest
It's
like.
it's
story.
where it's basically it's where in Ocarina of Time Ganon kills Link.
Yeah.
And you would think it would be like darker in Twilight Princess, but Twilight Princess is
I mean, it's dark.
it's
Don't get me
dark,
wrong.
but it's not even
dark.
close to being
To Wind
nearly as
Waker.
dark as fucking.
Also, I
Wind
love the
Waker.
fact that in Wind Waker, Ganondorf dual wielded swords. I love that little addict.
I like
little
the different.
thing.
I like
love
their
that.
different adaptations. of
Fucking
Ganon-
Bryce.
Ganon as
Bryce says, let's just be honest here. Any Zelda game would be anal acceptable answer, and then he goes on. He says, "And."
Jesus.
But that's funny.
I seen Anne with the asterisk, and I didn't think that. I wasn't thinking of it as like, oh, correction asterisk. I thought he was saying something even more fucked up than anal, and I was like, what the? I've been sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck is a what is it? How many letters? Jesus Christ!
Anal accepted answer.
It's something worse.
I've been trying to think of a worse
What's
word.
worse than anal?
No, that has this many characters in it because I thought it was just replacing it. I thought he got censored. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But you know, but like I would say, so Wind Waker is definitely my first. My second is Link to the Past. Link to the Past
Link
is
to the
just
Past
it's
is
fuckt
crazy.
fun.
I didn't
story,
I didn't
like-
play Link to the Past.
Link
Unfortunately.
to the Past
That's a
is
good
fun.
one.
It has a Game Boy port of it, so you can kind of take it around and play
So-
it. And then there's a continuation with the 3DS, the Link Between Worlds. That's just a continuation of it.
I'll say Breath of the Wild did make me kind of quit playing it for like a good like month because like I don't like it's very open world. I don't like how open world it is.
Yeah,
I like a game giving me direction.
I'm more of a
That-
linear game player myself.
Yeah,
too.
that was another thing. Like we'll have to definitely talk about is like how we feel about hand-holdy games, like
Yeah.
games that like really
I just-
hold your hand through it.
Just with Breath of the Wild specifically, I just found myself 3 hours into the game, and all I've accomplished in the game is getting my ass kicked by goblins.
Yeah, like you haven't progressed the story.
I didn't
Yeah,
like.
and
I didn't
I-
like weapon breaking.
And I've had to stumble onto the story.
Yeah, the weapon breaking
That
is
pissed me
the
off.
most annoying thing.
I don't mind weapon breaking because
It
like
happened way too
my
often.
Did you play?
my favorite Fallout game is New Vegas, and there's
I just
weapon conditions.
I
in
don't
it,
like having to
and-
backtrack my progress to be able to complete the game.
Have you
I
guys
don't-
ever played Immortals: Phoenix Rising, or even
No.
know what it is?
I know what it is.
I know.
So
what it is,
it's a
but-
lot like Breath of the Wild, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of mechanics that are the same.
I just wish.
There's just no weapon breaking.
I wish with Breath of the Wild that you could fix your weapons.
That
Like-
would make it a lot better. And, like,
Like-
if you're gonna have weapon conditions, then you should
Yeah,
be able to
because
fix those
the thing
weapons.
is, like, there's weapons in there that are very powerful and very hard to get, but as they break, you're fucked.
Yeah.
yeah,
and
it,
so-
it gives you the too good to use syndrome.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's like,
You're like, oh, I
you
don't
will
want to
keep
break
that.
this.
Yeah, you'll keep that one fucking thing in your inventory and just
Never use it.
like right
That's what I
now,
got.
soldier items are coveted items for me in that
Yeah.
game, and I'm like, I can't use this. I'm gonna keep beating these things with a stick.
So, what Bryce said before I hop off this point is he said linear holds back creativity. That's a good argument for a game that's not Zelda. That's where the story is linear. Like it
What
gives
is
it
can
puts
you-
it
what
puts
is a linear story?
So it
Can you
puts-
just describe it for me? Because I
It's
don't
really
know.
it's a more handholdy. So
Yeah,
like
so it
so
follows-
BioShock games, Fallout are notorious for being open world.
There's a
and you
start,
can-
a finish.
yeah,
Like,
linear
it's
games
just-
are like you.
So
you
RPGs.
so basically
I
I'll,
guess
No,
you
because-
can be-
I'll explain it
Because
right
like
at that point.
RPGs, you can kind of you're role playing, you're creating your own story,
Oh, so you're saying
So
anything
it's like-
without side quests and shit
Yeah.
too?
pretty much.
So
Gotcha.
like this,
Well, that you make your choice, like make choices, kind of thing.
like Breath of the Wild is a linear game in an open world. It's where like you have this big open area and just one line, and everything is empty space. You can explore all that empty space, but all you're going to find is empty space. Whereas an open world game like Skyrim, that entire circle there is all story.
Interconnected, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like how Phantom Pain is. Like you have this box, but like each base kind of like you find little
Yeah.
tidbits.
And,
There are some bases that are just kind of fuck around base, go
and if
knock
you-
them out, kill them, or do whatever. But
Yeah.
there's like bits of story. But the thing is, what's really cool
Yeah,
about
so
Phantom Pain is they're all connected. and
There's
stuff,
with
but-
the BioShock games, it would be a lot like if you start in that one area, there's only really one clear direction to go, and you can veer off in the path and find
Okay.
collectibles or consumables.
yeah.
But basically, you're going down that one path to get to the next
Like-
stage.
Like a good
Okay,
a good
gotcha,
way
gotcha.
to like describe a linear, like, because like with BioShock, you can clearly tell that this is level 2.
So
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you got level 1.
when you get a
level 2,
loading
level
screen
3,
and you
like,
pop into a new area, and that new area says this is such and such
So-
place, you've
Yeah.
reached stage 2.
So kind of like
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts in a
Uh,
way.
Yeah, sort
In a
of.
way,
Yeah.
like because Kingdom Hearts
Well,
had those
Kingdom
star
Hearts is-
rankings for the maps.
So I've never really played Kingdom Hearts the first, but Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically is it's mostly linear because
Yeah.
yes, you can go exploring for the chest, you can go get collectibles, but ultimately you're gonna go where the game wants you to go.
Yeah.
So Black Myth Wukong for me is like a
I love it when you say that word.
okay
Myth is a great word.
That's a game that rewards you for your exploration.
Yeah.
You can just each chapter be 30 minutes long, and someone says I rushed through the game and missed so many things. It rewards you for exploring and just tending to the open world.
Agreed.
And because every little bit of open world, like I said, in that big circle is all story. And not only that, when you get to the ending changes depending on how much story you progress through, like on how
Yeah.
much you explored.
I got you.
And that's a really great way to introduce an open world. Give me a reward for going the extra mile and exploring every square inch and spending all my time and not waste my time.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it sucked. That's like Final Fantasy VII, like the remake. They didn't have like a lot. It was very linear, but I also like linear games. I like to get to the point and get to the end. I like it because I'm immersed into it. So that's kind of like my little argument there with like linear stuff. Because Final Fantasy remakes, I said, F the orphanage. I'm going straight for the story. Sorry, kids, you ain't getting flowers today. Is everything okay?
Yeah, no.
There was a long silence, and I thought maybe like
No,
I was
I
just
thought,
like, oh
I thought somebody else was going to add on to it.
no.
Everybody
I was-
was
I
like
was like-
barking for
I
the
was
longest
like-
time.
I was
like,
letting you guys
that
talk
was-
while I was checking,
I just thought what I was saying
Yeah,
wasn't
sure.
entertaining. I was like, dang, dude, I'll
Hey, no,
shut up.
fuck you guys.
Well, that's the norm for you.
Valid.
So,
I say it with love.
I say it with love.
I say it with love. And everything we do here, we say with love. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't second guess it.
yeah, love,
We say it with
Love.
love.
empowerment.
but no, so
Huh?
Got anything to add on anything Zelda?
Got anything?
Did you ever play Zelda?
Who? Who? What?
My bad.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, Link. I played those Link games.
When it comes
well,
to
how do we feel about the new one that's about to come out where you play as Zelda and all that?
I think
they made that for the people that thought Zelda
this
was
is the first time
was
I'm
Fuck you.
hearing
Yeah.
about this. Actually.
I'd rather play as Sheik. I mean, it's
Who
the
knows?
same
You might.
person, but Sheik. Sheik's better at Zelda.
I think when it comes to those games, because when you guys going back and forth on like open world or linear, I don't know. I kind of like both. Like if
Chelsea
I'm in the mood to play an
Nicole,
open
hello.
world game,
Yeah, if I
then
wanna
I'll play an open world
I'll play an
game.
open world
And if I want to play a linear game, I'll play linear. I like both.
I like-
Just depends.
I like linear a little bit more.
So when it comes to types of video games, I lean more towards your strategy type video games.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really play. I play a lot.
Well, you're a chess player.
Huh?
You're a chess player,
Absolutely.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
That's right.
I feel like that's like it's like a personality type. Like if you're interested in strategy and thinking and challenging
So I
yourself,
play-
you know.
I've been
Hello,
playing-
Chelsea.
I
Welcome
play
to
a
the
lot of
stream.
Civ Mirrors, Civ 6. Played a
Uh-huh.
lot of that. I played a lot of Age of Wonders. I played a lot of Age of Mythology. I played Age of Empires. I play a lot of Warhammer games.
Mhm.
I really enjoy strategy games as a whole because it makes me feel superior than other people. Just as a game standard,
So
the whole entire premise is to be better than everyone else.
I want to.
So I like it because of the fact that I feel like I get something from it. So
Yeah.
if I play a strategic game or something that's challenging, I feel like I get better at something. Like I'm getting smarter. I'm learning something.
Yeah,
I can take something from the game.
I really enjoy, especially when strategy games have them implemented, like you can form your own government type of thing too.
Yeah, those are
really
cool.
enjoy that.
Like to play God.
Yeah, basically. I mean, that's ultimately what it would be: is you're playing God to your own
Yeah.
civilization,
So-
your own group of people.
Because I want to get into Annie's question. So I want to talk into Mario because I want to talk about like the big three and the ones that I have all on my shelf.
What's up,
here that makes me
Chelsea?
think
We
about
did
that.
Zelda.
Mario. So Mario is obviously the big one.
I've already said it. I'm not.
There we go.
Stop hitting that chord.
I'm not a big fan of platformer games.
Not am I.
Well,
not
you
a-
can,
not
you
a
can
big
get into like
platformer
the later Mario's, like Mario 64.
I never even
and
finished a
stuff like
Mario
that.
game. I don't think I've ever finished one.
The newest one I've played is Odyssey.
I heard Odyssey.
Honestly,
was good.
sick.
Odyssey is
really
very
good.
fun.
I mean, I beat
Very,
Mario
very
Golf
fun.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Why
and him played that
are
together.
every one of those games have like a golf variation?
Because we love
because
golf.
That's
Dude,
so crazy to me.
Dude, Mario Golf
is
the
fun.
new
Toadstool
one.
Cup?
I don't like
Fuck
golf.
it.
Wait,
We all
yeah.
played.
Hey, was-
the fuck
I've
out
never
of it.
played
Was that
Mario
what you're
Golf.
referring to when he said, I've been playing golf lately?
Oh no! Yeah, totally. I've been playing a hell no.
Toadstool Cup is still one of my favorite games.
Like the N64 one.
Yeah.
Toadstool Tour, the GameCube one, is fucking
Awesome.
top tier. But no, actually, the one on the Switch now is fucking
It's
awesome.
so much fun, dude.
Cobalt, Brandon, and I, and Bryce, we put a lot of fucking time playing in that game.
Yeah,
like
we play a lot of it.
we got like I got real fucking good at it. Like
We were getting-
like unreasonably
On the
good
Wii,
at Mario Kart.
When the Wii first, or not when the Wii first dropped, but when Mario Strikers first dropped, I
Mario
played
Strikers.
a
Strikers.
ton
we
of
played quite a bit with
Strikers.
that at Alex's house.
That's a good, this
Mario
is a good,
Baseball.
This is a
Super
good
Sluggers.
question. Do you guys remember McDonald's when they had the game systems in the playroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
Strikers
Bring
is
that
on there.
back.
Oh, for
Strikers
real?
was on there, dude, and I was in there.
The
I
one,
was-
the one
I was-
in the one in Anderson.
Yeah, dude. Strikers is one in Anderson.
You remember when Toys R Us had game systems set up and you can play?
Yes.
Just any fucking store.
Why did
in
we
general,
stop
like
that?
Walmart.
GameStop.
What they
Do
still
that?
do
Walmart,
that?
yeah.
Why would
I don't know why they.
Because the world
They
sucks.
still. I don't know if do they still do that. I know
No.
you walk
No.
into Walmart.
These
and
guys got-
Anderson. But they
People were
have
stealing.
consoles set up, right?
People found
No.
a way to steal the
I'm
controllers.
no anymore. No.
No.
Really? Because I
Nothing.
swear there's consoles set up.
You
that
got to
can-
get out of the
No.
house, brother.
So I miss
Why?
when going to like game stores. You gotta get out.
building
Oh.
base, brother.
He's making more base bitch jokes, and it
No.
went right over.
I'm
the
gonna
head.
I'm gonna tell Savannah because like, she's gonna start calling you. I'm gonna make sure she calls you a base bitch from now on.
You do that? I'm gonna send the papers out, dude. My wife starts nonchalantly calling me a base bitch in my own home. I'm slicing everyone.
Give him the dollar. Give him the dollar. That's funny.
So what I miss about like game stores like Walmart,
Something nice. With honors.
Walmart,
What's good is that this is nostalgic. actually.
GameStop, and stuff like that. What I miss about those is going to GameStop, Toys R Us, Walmart felt like an event for the family.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
for
Now
sure.
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
then
oh,
your and then
fuck,
your
I gotta
mom
go
and
to the
dad.
store now.
Yeah.
And then your mom and dad.
fucking groceries.
You go to- you go to- You
Mario.
go to Toys R Us or you go to Walmart or something, and you ask your parents what's for dinner. Like, can we go to McDonald's or something? Like, no, we're going to mom and pop's home cooking.
Yeah.
They're like,
Like,
"Right,
oh."
what's that, dude?
To be fair, another like attributing factor is the fact that we are now the adults
Yeah.
that are going. So I feel like
it's not a
regardless,
chore.
it just kind of
So
It's
That
not
just
sucks
made me
it away.
so
what
sad.
I,
Yeah.
what I
I'm sad
miss
now.
is when it's no, I haven't made it a secret that I was poor as shit growing up. My family couldn't afford anything.
Give him the dollar.
That's right.
Give him the dollar.
Also, profoundly sad will get you the dollar too.
Anything funny, depressing, or just
So like it's no secret that I was poor as shit growing up. If we couldn't afford to, like, you couldn't afford to buy a video game.
You earned another $1.
I swear to God, if I can get through this point, I'll be a lot
Dude, I was
richer.
poor too.
In
Got him
spirit.
$2. Give him the dollars now.
In spirit, I'll be a lot richer if I get through my fucking point.
If I could finish this sentence, I would be the richest man alive.
God damn it.
I ain't giving you these dollars. It's big dollars.
So,
Like a 5.
before I lose my thought, my ADHD brain. So, guys, Jesus Christ, let me get to my point. It's starting to get old.
You were poor.
Yeah.
I remember picking.
So we couldn't afford new video games or anything like that. Couldn't like afford to go out and have fun.
Keep it in.
Let him cook. No, let him cook. Dude, let him cook.
I'm good. Go ahead.
What?
You got the mic back. Go.
He was about to spit water into the microphone.
I was
that's what
being
said.
good. I was being good.
Go talk. Yeah, let's go.
I have nothing to say. I have tears.
I did.
I wasn't
Let
Say
him
it.
cook.
Say
Let him
it.
cook.
He was about to spit in the microphone. I was telling him not to do it.
He's about to spit on me is what he's about to do.
Like Jesus. But no, what I was trying to say is that we couldn't afford any of that stuff growing up. So like, I couldn't get a new game system. I couldn't get a new video game. All the games I got were on clearance.
Yeah.
So being able, and we couldn't afford to go out and go to like an amusement park or anything like that. So whenever we were like, we didn't have anything to do, like my parents would just round us up in the minivan and we'd go to the store and we'd spend the entire day at a GameStop or it really is old. I swear to God. I'm gonna put your information on camera. Stop.
Actually, yeah. Be careful with that. Like legit. Put it down.
Dude, stop flipping it around on camera.
Put it down.
Dumbass. Give him the card.
Literally stop, dude.
That's his fucking debit
Jesus.
card.
God.
They couldn't see the
People
numbers.
can pause this.
No, they couldn't get it. It was too fast.
Not enough pixels.
Not enough pixels either.
So I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was saying. Sorry.
Getting new games at the store and stuff like that, and like didn't have the money to get the new games, and so going there with the family and seeing the
Yeah,
games and stuff.
that's basically the point.
Please don't spend my money. If you're counting pixels.
No, but no, to go completely was like what you're saying. Yeah, like going there and like getting a game was like such like a new game was such a like holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
like
was.
it like it's not just because like nowadays we get a new game and it's just like, oh yeah, I got this new game, I'm playing it, I'll play it for like a couple hours and then we're done with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like thank you for my next shopping spree, my dude. Andy
Nice.
said.
God damn it. Thanks
now,
a lot, Kato.
but
Thank you very much.
You'll get paid for this episode.
All right. Ooh.
It'll be those $2.
Wait, y'all
that you get
making money?
yeah.
paid.
What the
Oh
fuck?
my God.
Hey, wait a minute.
We're getting there.
I got a wish list.
News to me.
He said, bro, I just came here. What the
This is
fuck?
crazy.
I just spent $72 on 2 chairs.
I just work
so-
here. But yeah, no, I completely feel you because I mean I also like grew up fucking piss poor, and so like being able to
Dex
get
is running out of dollars, bro. You gotta chill.
that new game was just like I don't know, it just like you
He
were
did
so
say it, didn't
happy
he?
about it, and it just brought this like crazy. And thank you, I bought a new pot to piss in. You know where that term comes from, right? Like piss poor.
Give me the other
I
$1.
wasn't laughing at
Give
that.
me the other
I was
$1.
laughing because you laughed.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to be honest.
It's caught me off guard.
No, you know where that saying comes from, right? Piss poor. Because like back in I don't know
You don't have
fucking
a
when.
pot to piss in. You can't buy a pot like
Yeah.
Well, no.
you had a pissing pot like.
Well, no, they had a pissing pot, but they would sell their piss, and that's why they had a pot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
this
didn't
is
know
before
that.
Before Fee
Seller piss.
Finder.
Yeah,
I just,
Wait, is that a real
that's
like,
legit.
I just thought
do people
because,
still
you know,
do that?
Well,
Knowing nowadays,
But like,
probably.
hang on a second. So they would sell their piss. But why?
They didn't have a pot to
So-
piss in.
so
I don't know. It was some
let me-
like
They had
I don't know what the
bags.
full thing.
I know why.
They had bags.
So a common belief back then that is more recently disproven is that a lot of people thought that piss was sterile. It's only sterile at a certain age, but now it's very, very toxic.
My piss is impure.
after you reach a certain age. So
I
a
have
lot of
impure
people
piss.
people thought that it was sterile, so they would probably sell it for like to doctors to use to like
This is probably
But
during the Black
it's the
Plague.
same. It's the same thing with Saved by the Bell. So at the time, a lot of people used to, it was some kind of disease that would make it seem like they were dead or they would die for a little bit and they would come back. So they would bury people with a bell all the way in there. Because like people would wake back up from like the sickness or whatever.
Yeah,
and
so
they'd
this
be
is
buried
also
underneath.
the Black Plague stuff. So
Yeah.
what you said was from the Black Plague, and this was also from the Black
So
Plague. Because a lot of people
they-
would go
That's what I was gonna
unconscious
say, is
from the
Black
plague, and a lot of people got buried alive in these mass graves
6
or
feet under.
in graves altogether, and they would put bells like strings and bells on top of their graves.
Yeah.
So
Oh
if they
my-
did wake back up, they could dig them back
Hold
And
on.
out.
then
Hold
that's
on.
where, with third shift, where the graveyard shift comes from,
Mhm.
because they would have people walking that, listening for the bells and shit.
I got an idea.
What that had to do with piss poor?
I've got an idea. No,
That's a very
No.
good question, actually.
It was,
What
it
did
was
any
all
of that
because,
have to
like
do
you
with
said, we're
piss?
talking about piss poor.
listen, I've got
It was
a
all
great
connected
idea.
into it.
So we need to go around graveyards ringing bells. That's what I'm thinking.
That's gonna spook the shit out of us.
Well, people that know. Only people that know.
Oh.
They'd be like, well, who's ringing the bell down there?
We'll
you know?
probably awaken some sort of,
Demon.
dead graveyard shift kind of guy. Maybe
No, dude. I
wander
think we'll
around
just be
looking
ringing
for us.
bells, dude.
Yeah, I think we'd just be a
I
couple
think we would
weirdos
just
running around a grave.
We would just be a bunch of fucking fools ringing bells in graveyards. I think that's the only thing that would
probably
be
just get the cops
happening.
calling on us.
Nah, dude. It's harmless,
I think I'm gonna go with the no headphones for a bit. Kind of nice.
peaceful.
Not as loud.
Yeah.
No,
I need a break. My neck hurts too.
I like hearing my voice.
Narcissist.
It's nice whenever I make funny ones. Because I can place you up, make a funny voice. Or get in here and tell you, hey.
I can hear that through that.
Yeah, probably.
Good.
That's a
We're
real
gonna do
bummer.
this.
But yeah,
That way there's no feedback.
it was a great experience to go like keep on what you're talking about, and so
You
I
guys-
know exactly what you feel about going there, getting that new game, especially growing up in that way and just bringing it home,
Yeah.
being able to play it, experience it with like rather family or friends or whatever.
Yeah. So thank you for sharing an almost like emotional moment where these motherfuckers fucked it up.
I was listening.
I didn't even do anything, bro. I was just trying not to laugh.
I'm just doing what I do.
I just exist at the end of the table.
But Mario,
I'm just here.
So you didn't really fuck with Mario that much. Does
Yeah, no,
everybody
so
here have a favorite Mario game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to go into a rage moment game because we haven't even finished that.
Well, so that was their question.
Yeah, what's
But
your
it's
favorite
it's
race
a it's a say everybody's favorite Mario game real quick, and then
game?
we'll.
We'll get off of it.
Would I be generic if I said Odyssey?
No, I mean
good.
Odyssey was great.
I
Odyssey
like
was super
Odyssey.
good.
Actually, no. Not Mario 64. I changed my answer.
That's pretty basic. But yeah, we'll go.
generic.
Paper Mario.
1,000 Years Door or the 1,000 Year Door is great. It's an expensive fucking game too. Super expensive.
Mario and Sonic Olympic Games.
You're
I swear to God,
you're
though.
a tool.
I swear to God, I love that game so much. And it's a Mario game.
I mean, I would honestly say Mario or 64. I mean, objectively speaking, I had the most fun with it.
So I'm I'm big into the Mario. So mine's either Mario 2 or Mario 3D World that came out in the Wii U. Like, so for me, Mario 2 is this one. I just loved it because Mario 2 is what gave us almost every fucking thing that's big in a Mario. It gave us Birdo, it gave us Shy Guys, it gave us so much shit came out of Mario 2. And Mario 2 has the most lore because it originally wasn't even a fucking Mario game. It's some Japanese game called Doki Doki Panic, and it got reskinned and stuff and to be in a Mario game because they're like, oh, because the Western can't play hard games, basically is what they're saying. And they kind of redid it and shit.
I don't know where Mario would be without Birdo and Shy Guy.
No, a bunch of the characters.
Probably the
came
same
from
place it is now.
Birdo, Shy Guy. It came a lot, and it was very different than all the rest of the Mario.
No,
games.
I agree with you because of Shy Guy. I like Shy Guy.
No,
a lot.
Shy Guy's
And I
my
think-
favorite character.
I think that
It's a demon.
that would make fire, huh?
Shy Guy's a demon.
He's based off of it.
Oh, I thought you said that. I thought you were.
No, he's literally a demon.
Stare
directly But then Mario 3D World. So that it's nostalgia for me. It's a newer game, but around that time is like whenever I first I was like couch hopping. I had like my Wii U. I was freshly out of my house. I was like pretty much out on my own at like 16, 17.
Teacher.
Yes, son.
Teacher, do you have any medicine for headaches?
Yeah,
I do.
I got Advil.
I want you to
You need
reach
some
into
water,
my.
too.
Hold on, no. How many milligram?
I need
200.
heavy milligrams.
200. I got you. Go on my bag.
Okay.
Grab the white bottle.
Off camera.
Grab 2 of those. They're vitamins.
Pain relief.
They're vitamins.
Bryce says Sunshine.
I'm going
Sunshine's
for
a banger.
Mario Sunshine's a
Can someone
great
hand me a
one.
water?
I feel like I just looked like a fucking drug
Mario
dealer right there.
Galaxy?
Get in my bag.
I'm a big fan of Mario Galaxy.
You
Mario
are
Galaxy's
Mr.
fire.
Gay. You ever see that?
Hey,
There's this
Give me
whole
water.
thing of
Did you
like
just call me gay?
no. There's if you watch the the Mario Galaxy like startup screen, whenever the stars will light up on certain letters that spell out "you are gay"
Thanks, Papa.
or "you're Mr. Gay," and then on 2 it says "no you" or something like that.
Oh, dude.
Like no joke, like legit. Look it up. Like it is a thing.
What is it?
On the first Mario Galaxy, there will be stars that light up on letters in like the title screen, but it spells "you are Mr. Gay."
I have another thing to say.
And then the Mario Galaxy 2, it says "no you" or "you are too" or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
Are you good? Okay.
I was gonna say, do you guys know? This is a little fun fact. I think I've told everybody in this room, but I'm gonna say it for the viewers. When Mario says "it's a me, Mario," he's saying "it's Sami," which means super in Japanese. So he's just saying Super Mario.
No one asked. All right.
There's a fun fact. There's a fun fact.
There's a lot of Mario like lore and shit. Like
Give him that fucking $1.
I give them.
Give Kato that $1. No, Kato deserves that $1.
Why do that's a pity dollar? I don't want this.
cat.
No, you deserve it.
I'm gonna go buy me a McDouble.
Yeah, sir. No, you can't do
What does
that.
he deserve it for?
Inflation.
Just like
'Cause you
Rosalina.
hurt my feelings.
Rosalina's God. She's literally
Yeah,
God.
she's literally God.
Yeah.
Like she created the Mushroom Kingdom, created Peach, and there's so much fucking like weird theories and shit like that. Peach is actually dead.
Where did the
And
Koopa
it's
kids
like-
come from?
Well,
slaves
whenever
to
a
Bowser.
mommy Koopa and a daddy
Shut up.
Koopa,
So where did the
love
Koopa
it.
kids come from?
They're slaves to Bowser.
Yeah, they're pretty much
Pretty much. I mean, there's
they're
some
not
Bowser's words.
they're not Bowser's
Which game
kids.
are you asking?
So
No.
that's actually like
And
a
the-
secret. Who's the creator of Mario?
Fucking what's
Don't
his
better
name?
not butcher that name, brother.
Miyazaki.
Don't butcher that one.
Creator.
Waiting for him to look it up.
Getting fact checks.
What if he did all that and he looked like your mom?
You can have both dollars.
So Miyamoto.
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 Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of Miyamoto.
During a Super Mario Maker interview, someone asked during Q&A who's the Koopa Kids' mother. Miyamoto.
He said Peach.
He just stared at the camera for a second and just slowly pointed at himself.
That's funny.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it, dude. He's like, I am that mother.
I'm their
I know there's a lot of speculation that every time Bowser has kidnapped Peach, he made a new Koopa kid with her,
But they've only,
which is very fucking.
That's dark.
that would never.
That's very
I don't think that
dark.
would ever like be a thing. Like the actual like the theory that makes the most sense is the witch is. The mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
No,
doesn't
another
make
thing,
sense.
like a lot of people get confused with like Baby Bowser and Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
and stuff. Like they're two separate people. Like I think like Baby Bowser is like a clone of Bowser Jr. or something like that. And the reason why Bowser Jr. wears like that,
I thought Bowser Jr. was the clone of Baby Bowser. That was the only
either
thing.
one, I don't remember.
He has that weird bandana.
But he wears the bandana with the face on it because he's like jealous that he's not. Because he's like cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
cute,
not scary
evil.
looking.
He just
So he
wants to be
puts that
scary.
on.
He's like a little kid.
Who's your guys' favorite baby or Bowser baby?
I like Larry.
I like
Yeah.
Larry too.
Larry.
I like Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe Larry. I think I like.
But I mean,
Larry's so.
whatever game introduced Dry Bones, thank you. Because Dry
Dry
Bones
Bones,
is
yeah.
the best.
So the
My favorite
so-
Mario character.
my theory on who the mother is, with being the witch, holds kind of true considering that the
don't
witch,
knock down that fucking.
the cat is
She's
being
about to do it.
dangerous.
She's about to do it.
So the witch comes in every time you're about to beat one of the kids. So
Physically.
like in Mario, like you're about to beat them in the boss battle. Like clarify, the witch comes in and saves them every time.
That is true. I do remember that
Um,
now.
Another, I can go Reddit mod theory and say it's Bowsette inseminating herself with Bowser.
That's scuffed behavior, man.
All right.
That's so scuffed.
All right, Annie. Let's get into your question of rage game. So what's everybody? We took forever to answer your question. So I
Sorry.
apologize.
Dex, do you want to go first on this?
Let's go
I missed
to
your
rage
voice.
games. They didn't even talk to
Hey
me.
yo.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. So my rage game. I mean, that I rage the most. I mean,
gonna
it's
say
it's
Call of Duty.
the most common answer.
Call of Duty.
It's fucking true. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
It absolutely is.
It's only because I
Smite.
kill you when you're.
Okay, you say
defusing.
Smite?
Smite's hit.
Oh!
Smite.
You're a Smite player?
Yes,
He's
I am a
he's
Smite player.
really
yes.
good.
Yes, Smite.
also really
Smite.
good.
You play Smite? We just
Yeah,
we-
dude.
I told you that.
I just
that we
got.
played
I just
Smite.
got. Well, I'm on a bit of a hiatus right now. But last time I played ranked, I was Diamond 1.
Let's go. Okay,
Almost
so-
GM. I almost made a GM.
You, Bryce, and him could go crazy with a triple.
It is.
Yeah,
Smite,
no,
okay.
I would. That was
I'm
absolutely.
so glad you reminded me of that. I
So
haven't
that
played
was
it, but-
absolutely my answer. Smite is my biggest rage game.
Yep.
I have never
Yep.
lost my cool. My wife literally told me the other day because I was playing Warhammer, Space Marine 2 online. Their 6v6 PvP, and I was getting pissed. And my wife was like, "Is this gonna be like Smite again? Where like you need to take
Yeah.
another 6-month break? You
Listen,
know,
I've said
because
ungodly
I
things.
fully have to take like 6 months break in between, like because I will lose my fucking mind
Yeah.
playing that game.
I have said ungodly things. I got Kato to play with me and stuff, and he had even said he had. I think
I
he got
can't play
upset
with
one
him. I
time.
can't play with
you're
you,
like,
bro.
you're like, dude,
I can't play with
it's
you.
not fun.
Like,
you're
it's
like,
not
I
fun.
don't
Dude,
have
yeah,
fun.
because
don't
I
have
don't because I tell people what they should be doing, right?
Yeah.
When I play, I'm like, because I only play 2 game modes. I mean, if I'm trying to have a good time, I'll play whatever. But I only play really 2 game modes. I play Conquest and I play Joust.
Yep, that's what we played.
And
Joust is what I play primarily.
Last time I
Joust is
played
my
was with you guys,
Joust
was
is
it?
my main, but I do play Conquest. But
That is crazy because I can't find too many Joust players that actually mainly play Joust.
me and most of my friend group we're all on Xbox, but we all play Smite. There's like 10 of us.
pushing the
We
limits.
all like.
I'll have to
mainline
add you, and we'll definitely have to
for sure
rage out on it.
because I get heated, I get mad, and dude.
I won't play with you guys.
The thing is, like, I get very bossy when I'm playing that game because I
won't.
get competitive and I want to fucking win, and I get mad. Right?
Yeah.
It's like if you aren't ganking when I tell you to gank, I get mad. If you aren't
Fucking
invading
gank,
when I
that's
tell
my
you to
favorite
invade,
word.
I get mad.
And the
So
thing
my-
about it is like, why Smite makes you such like an angry, just fucking.
because you know you're gonna get
beast.
spam laughed and good luck, have fun. At the
Oh
end,
my
and I am
God.
so mad already.
Bryce says Smite makes me angry on levels I still
Dude,
don't
my blood
understand.
pressure is fucking rising right now.
So I would play with you guys, but like also whenever somebody like I'm good at taking orders. Okay, I was in the military. I'm good
You're
at
not
taking
angry enough.
orders. So, but no. But the thing is, I like to have fun playing the game, so I like to do some cheesy things, like going backdoor with Apollo's special and try to kill the boss really
Smite,
quick.
we don't.
like to kill the
Smite's
Titan.
not here for a good time.
But
Smite's
yeah.
here to ruin.
So
people's
if I
day.
got into that mindset and you guys actually taught me, but the thing is, I'm a slow learner, so you have to be patient with that.
That's the problem with Smite and MOBAs altogether. Is there's such a huge learning curve when it comes to learning how to build a character and learning when to use the abilities necessary.
And it's hard
Especially
for me, bro.
characters
That game
that
is so
have
hard for me.
well, characters that have abilities that can be used multiple different ways also have a huge learning curve. You know, it's like
So-
using Thor effectively is
That's like my
a
biggest
lot
thing
harder
with
than-
Smite, like, because like I didn't start playing. You tried getting me into it a long time ago. Averill tried getting me into it. I finally started playing it with them.
I hate playing
And-
with Averill. I love him to death, but I will not play with Averill.
Why?
Because he
Well,
wants
'cause
to
all-
just say,
you
stay
guys-
back, stay back, stay back. He's like, oh, get back, Brandon, get back, all the time, dude.
Well,
He's
yeah,
like
'cause-
in my
'cause
ear.
that's-
I feel like he'd
bro,
rather say that than like get into your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would much rather. I know. I'm
Dude, I'm telling you right now, you playing with me, I'll be your next fucking drill sergeant.
Well,
I
because
get, I get
Averill-
mad.
Averill
I kinda
him-
miss it.
Averill himself is a very passive
Yeah,
person,
and he's-
but
He's a soft spoken.
he's just being a good friend.
But, dude-
I can
Yeah,
say that.
honestly, he's trying to be a good friend.
But one time Dex ditched me to go kill a Phoenix. Just completely ditched me. 5 guards jumped me, dude. And he goes, sorry, bud.
yeah, dude, if you're
I
a
was like,
lost
"Oh."
cause, you're dead.
Yeah.
Listen,
You're getting
Like,
ganked.
I
You're
was
dead.
so
I'm
mad,
not there to
bro.
babysit. I
I
don't
was
play
so
support.
mad.
I do not play support. Okay,
I'm a support main. That's
You're a
crazy.
support main. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm always playing ADC. I mean, I've tried to do like
play
tanks
rogue, right?
sometimes, but I prefer like I'll play like I made Merlin, play Merlin a lot. Nox, Daji, love Daji. Daji's crazy. But no, like if you are helpless, then you are helpless. So you're just going to be attacked verbally. And
I'm not gonna. Here's the thing: as a support main, I will leave you dead if you're being stupid.
yeah,
Because I'm not gonna cost because whoever I'm laning with or whoever I'm trying to help is wanting to be stupid and invade when they shouldn't be. You're gone. I'm not gonna keep fucking with you.
I
And-
feel like
and he says
I feel
you-
like if I play with you, I feel like if I'm in your lane, I'd be okay because I'm good at taking
Yeah, I'm a
orders.
professional babysitter.
and he
I play
tells
support.
I need you to do that.
and he says you tell me what to do and command me to do the things in a game, and I will make you rage and hate the game and me. I will do the exact opposite.
See, I'm not petty
which
like
is
that's
good.
why there's Smite is for certain people.
Yeah.
It is for the most
Smite,
competitive.
yeah. And
It
Bryce
is.
says Smite is the one ex-girlfriend you want to call.
Yeah.
So for me, it's
Okay, I don't have that ex-girlfriend. If I did have that ex-girlfriend, it would be my wife.
Well, I get what he's saying.
I do
Like,
get what he's
I
saying.
understand what he's
too,
saying.
yeah.
so with me and Smite, like what you're talking about, like learning the characters. that was my biggest interest into Smite because like also I'm somebody we're talking about the game.
Well, there's 180 different characters in that
I've
game.
only played fucking Baloney and
Still one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah.
and so but I really like I looked up an article. I had Dex send me some shit. You know, I want to learn it because like I like games like that. I really like games that I need to learn. And like, there's so many different ways of playing it.
You want to hear the problem?
What?
You're a good person. You don't belong on Smite.
Well, also another problem outside of that.
I'm just being honest.
It's very true, but
Because you hear him over here saying like, man, I'm trying.
I'm trying,
Okay.
man. I'm just trying, dude. And that's the thing. You're trying until you get it, and then you're out for blood, right?
Yeah,
But
no,
the biggest
yeah.
problem that Smite players run into is the matchmaking. There's not enough people in their matchmaking pools for new players to really get into the game.
Facts.
So when you're trying to learn how to play Smite, you're typically going to queue up with people who have played the game for quite
and
a
that's
while.
like, that's why I don't play games like. That's why I didn't play games like Smite or like League because like League has a terrible fucking, you know, from what I hear,
community. Yeah,
And,
it's
yeah,
a
I was trying to
toxic
find a
community,
word.
but that's
And,
I'm
like,
going to tell you right now, all MOBAs are going to be like that.
and that's what makes it very hard for me to play those games because like you get in those lobbies where people are just like, no, you need to do this. It's like, but why the fuck am I doing this? I don't understand. Like, because it's a thing. Like, yeah, I'm
He just
doing
wants
it,
to be
fine.
explained why.
Well,
But
so
I
here's
want to
the
know
thing.
why
If
the
you're
fuck I'm
interested,
doing
if
this.
you're
and,
really
like,
interested in learning how to play Smite, you should just play the game.
What we should do is
It's honestly, it's like if
Well,
you
no,
want
that's
to learn
what
how
I've
to
been
play,
doing.
you just play, right?
So,
You-
soak in the hate.
yeah,
No,
really,
I'm fine.
realistically, you're just a
I'm,
sponge.
I'm fine with that shit because it's like just because I would just mute it, fuck off, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll look it up online or I'll.
Well, so
ask
here's
some friends
that's
and
that's
shit.
my issue is I should be doing that, but when I get spam messages from people on Xbox saying I'm trash,
Yep.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
I get mad,
You're like, I've
and I'm
dedicated so
inviting
much
that
time.
motherfucker to a private match so
That's
I
what I
can
was gonna
curb
ask.
stomp him.
So what we should do is we should get like teams of 6 and do a private match for jouts. That way you can teach in the games and you're not in a
Because, like,
you're not with the sweats.
I don't care if it's a private match.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Yeah,
I mean, no.
I
I'm
get
just
mean.
saying- No, what you
Sorry,
do is
I'm
you
the
two are
problem,
opposing
dude. I'm
teams
the
and you're
fucking
coaching,
problem.
You know what I
So
mean?
here's the thing: is if I'm playing a private match, I'm gonna whip out my favorite god, Kuzenbo, and I'm about to ram people down.
Is that your main?
My gamer tag used to be Kuzen Bro.
Oh my god. You would have got roasted for that.
Just for
Thank-
cruising.
Roasted,
what's this?
roast me.
I just want to say, I'm just watching the cat on Ryan's camera, and she's holding us all hostage.
Yeah, our very lives hang in the balance.
It's like
here.
she's about to just knock over the camera.
Yeah, no, my cat Rukia is.
Oh, there she
You
goes.
can't see it on the camera, but she's
Oh, I saw her.
she's right here.
I saw her.
No, well, she's over here
Don't do
cleaning
that.
herself
Don't do that. She'll get to swatting.
and about to knock the camera over. So
In the peaceful side of things, there's a cat.
Yeah.
Away
No,
from Smite.
But if
But
you want
I-
to learn how to play Smite, hit jungle practice with some friends, or play versus AI and
Yeah.
really learn how to
no,
play that god.
I want to because it's like because the thing that interests me a lot about like games, like I'm the kind of guy I like to learn shit. You know what I mean? I like to learn how to play it.
Learn
and,
how to
like,
play
and-
your god before you learn how to build that god. Just run off recommended lists or most popular, whatever you want to do, because
Yeah, no,
those
I-
builds will always work. But really learn how to play your god and what role you enjoy more. You know,
Yeah.
if you
Well,
want to
okay,
play ADC
but
mage,
as you're playing the god, you wanna question yourself. Just play with whatever builds, like he's saying. But then you're like, what do I want to do a little bit better? Like,
Yeah.
do I need to do a little bit more damage?
do I need
Am I
more
not?
survivability? Do I need to shred tanks?
Right.
Do I need to get
And
in
that's
and out
also
quicker?
learning the items because you'll see what the other team's building, but you can barely freaking see it.
But
Well, see,
that's
so-
the most
so that's the
difficult
thing.
part of Smite.
That's
The
what I was
most
about to say.
difficult part
I
of
don't.
Smite is
counter.
learning how
Yeah,
to
like-
counter
Yeah, I
build
don't-
everyone
can't do
else.
that.
When if
at
I'm
all.
looking at when I'm looking at it, like I'm understanding, like because like I can fucking read the thing and like understand like this is what it's building up and like okay I can do more damage or I can do this or I can heal off of the damage whatever. But it's like I don't know what counters what.
Yeah.
I
That-
don't
that-
know any of
that's-
that stuff.
that's what's
And,
tough. That's the trick.
like,
That the only thing holding you back there is time played.
Yep.
Realistically, what you need to do is just play the game. You'll learn how all the gods operate. You'll learn what those specific god abilities do and what you should build to kind of counteract that. Hell is a healer. She also does a shit ton of damage, but as a healer, you want anti-heal items. So when you see a healing god in a game, everyone should be building an anti-heal item.
Everyone, if you're
Every
not,
single fucking person should be
spamming.
building an anti-heal item. And the people who play Smite and think that no, the Guardian has a fucking anti-heal item and the ADC has an anti-heal item, I can go without doing it. What happens when you engage that person by yourself and you get your shit ran, and then you start blaming your team because there's nobody around and you don't have anti-heal and you get your fucking fade ran?
You rock cancel that. You rock.
Grow up. Quit playing this fucking game like an idiot. Build your anti-heal item and grow up.
Get a fucking job, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus
love that
Christ.
The worst part about being a Guardian main is you take all the fucking hate. If someone dies,
that's true.
even though, because when I play Conquest, I'll be in bottom lane, which is where your ADC is. You heard me?
He's a bottom.
And the damn solo or the mage will die across the fucking map, and it's my fault that I wasn't over there. Get fucked. Stay fucked.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay,
dude,
especially
look at that leg,
Conquest.
bro.
You're supposed to be in all 5
I'm
lanes at all
supposed to be
times.
fucking everywhere.
Everywhere, all the
That
time.
toe point.
Toe-
That's
point to toe.
incredible. That's a perfectly
Which is
90
what,
degree.
dude, and here's the thing, Dex, right? There was the meta where the Guardian would sit in
I love
mid
this
lane.
Smite podcast.
Would sit in mid lane, right? And they would babysit the
That
mid
is gonna
laner
happen.
and travel all around with them so you could gank effectively with everyone else. That's now gone.
Yeah,
They
that
don't do
doesn't exist anymore.
What the fuck is the Guardian gonna do now? People get mad when you lose your lane XP, but then what is the Guardian gonna do? He's gonna go where? To the jungle and do effectively nothing?
Yep.
Get fucked.
I've learned also through my time in Smite to be very like self-sustained.
Yeah.
I have learned over and over to try to sustain myself the best as possible.
Again, the issue is I'm a Guardian and I can't do that.
That's
not
true.
playing
Well,
Smite.
that's
I can't
arguable.
It is arguable.
Arguable. There's
but
some gods that you can.
There is some gods that you can, but I don't like playing damage guardian.
Yeah.
It's not my play style. I like playing heavily like crowd control guardians.
Right.
So it's not viable solution for me. What I have to do is go steal someone's XP so I can keep up in level.
I don't know whether to play with you and like we become friends or like play with you and we become fucking enemies. Arch
One of
nemesis.
those two things will happen.
Yeah.
I think that's the test.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
That is the test.
We will
So-
become either
To
best
end this
friends
Smite
or I will hate you.
Yeah, I think it'll be.
You know what?
mutual.
I'll just join. You guys can both hate me, and then you guys have a mutual hate.
That's
for me.
actually probably a good
yeah.
idea.
That's
Probably
actually. I'll be the catalyst.
There's a middle
I
ground
got
here.
you. I got you.
There's
I'll
a
be the
middle
middle
ground.
There is
And I'm
a
a
middle
good
ground.
punching bag, dude. I can
Bryce
take it.
asks if we can play Smite tonight.
No.
Is what he
Tonight.
said.
I'm not
They're
even-
gonna be.
I'm
They're
not
not
even
going
home,
to be on your
dude.
PC.
Yeah, my wife will actually divorce me if I boot up Smite tonight.
So my rage game.
Yeah, let's okay to wrap up the whole.
I'm so sorry,
Okay,
guys.
there you
We
go.
got way into
To wrap up the whole Smite thing, like if you guys are toxic people, you should download Smite and play it. If you are not, please stay away from the game because you will become
you're
a
gonna
terrible
get spam
person.
laughed and you're
Yep.
gonna get chatted in game saying you're garbage.
Yep.
But no, my rage game is gonna be out of the box. I think everything has been a little out of the box. Dragon Ball Budokai 1.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say getting over it.
Just
No.
Budokai, not Tenkaichi.
Not Tenkaichi,
Okay,
Budokai,
just
1.
Budokai 1.
I remember fighting against Final Form Frieza with half health versus his full health at 6 years old, and I remember my dad coming into the living room and seeing me praying, and he said,
Praying?
"Yeah," he said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm talking to God."
My man's down bad. My man's down real bad.
Talking to God and asking him to help me beat this game, and I wasn't. Jesus Christ!
You gotta lob it. You gotta lob it.
That red 40 is gonna
Don't-
take
don't
your
sl-
life.
Lob it.
Damn, that was good.
Yes, sir.
That was tooth connection.
Dude, it was massive tooth connection. It hurt.
Almost.
Jesus.
I thought I hit his face.
At the bake shop.
candy corn?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
What the?
Dude, absolutely right.
I got close.
It's a fucking war crime that people eat.
I am
that
so
shit.
glad
love
you
candy
missed this.
corn.
I hate candy
Why?
Corn is
Why
the
disgusting.
Why the fuck do you hate candy
This is
corn?
fucked up.
It's a vile,
This is
dude.
disgusting.
Absolute
No,
vile
this
This is
behavior.
rat poison in candy. This is
I thought you were about to hug him.
this is mind control. This is the government's fucking.
Dex, dude, we're gonna be best friends, man. Because candy corn, yeah, he's not wrong. Candy corn is dog shit.
This is bullshit.
Y'all can get fucked. Candy corn.
My face.
It's made with real honey.
Dude, I packed that fucker up. We were moving from his old apartment to his ass. He grabs that candy corn. I'm like, you can leave that here, man. That's like homeless food. And he's like, I love candy corn. I'm like, that's a war crime. That's a war crime.
Hold on, homeless.
The biggest war crime.
I wouldn't even give it to homeless.
No. The biggest war crime this guy's committed that he likes black licorice.
I
That's
love-
absolutely
Get fucked.
atrocious.
Black licorice is fucking
That is
amazing.
so
You're wrong on
disgusting.
that one.
That
But
is
no,
horrifying.
Budokai 1, like the old school Budokai Dragon Ball games, for some reason were like the hardest things in the world for me to beat. Facing And it wasn't even just me being a kid, because I got a PS2 again when I was 19, 6 years ago, and I got Budokai 1 because that was my favorite game as a kid, and I faced Frieza and Cell Max form, not Cell Max from the new movie, but is like power weighted form as the final boss. And I remember them kicking my ass. I was like doing a pseudo speed run. I was about to complete the game within like 2 hours, and that like extended my playtime for like an hour and a half.
Jeez, dude. See,
Oh, that's rough.
I don't
That's
like
rough.
fighting games a whole lot.
I love fighting
I'm
games.
not the only fighting game I have ever really gotten into would be Street Fighter.
Okay,
Bros?
I'm with you on that.
Smash.
What's the fighter game?
Well, I played
Yes and
Tekken when I was
no.
younger, but like especially nowadays, I'm not big into fighter games. Smash, I love Smash Bros.
So I
We'll
don't
get into
I don't classify Smash as my idea of a fighting game because it's a party fighting game, whereas the
fair.
classic fighting game is that 1v1
1v1, yeah.
situation.
Give me
You know
on
what
a
I mean?
1v1
No, I
right
agree.
now. Run
I
that
agree. I'm
fade,
with you.
brother.
Like the new Tekkens and shit like
Sure.
that, I can't get into it. Can't get into it. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
I'm not.
I like it.
Street Fighter's the only one I really got into as far as fighting games go,
Ew.
because like I don't know, just not
No,
a big
not a
fan
fan.
of them. That's not also not very true because I enjoy the new Naruto games.
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm.
I love those games actually.
So like I'm not a super huge fighting game fan, like the competitive fighting games. Like
Mhm.
I don't like having to study a game night and day, look at tape, you know,
Mortal
what I mean?
Kombat.
To be good, and also
Yeah.
the communities behind there tend to be very toxic. Like,
Very.
oh, you didn't tech that? Like,
Dude, tech these nuts. Shut up, dude. My God, I can't.
but yeah,
It's
the,
so
the
stupid,
only
man.
game like that I will play in, which is a very big game and in cross households between this group, is Smash Bros.
Yeah.
If you want to get into the Smash Bros talk,
That is no.
I want to start that. I want to start that. Hold on.
That is a great segue because Smash Bros is my rage game.
Okay.
No one else has raged harder than me in Smash Bros on the weekends of the
Definitely
tournaments at John
hasn't.
Street.
Definitely haven't.
Okay, listen,
because he got his. Brandon has many
pissed.
times been fart boxed by Wario and full on gotten real mad at me.
I had to walk away, brother. I had to walk away.
Okay, it's not the reason it's not my rage game is because of the fact that when I first got into the game, Kato and he came over to my place and we hooked up the Switch and everything. I had just got one, I believe, just to play Smash Bros. Because I played it at his house when we were drinking once, and I was like, I got to get this game. I love it. So I got it, and he came over, and we literally, I shit you not, we played 100 consecutive games of Smash Bros. Because we got the notification on there. You have played 100 games, and I just got the game. So I look at it. It was 100 games consecutively, and I lost every single one of them. Every single time. Again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I had this patience. I was wanting to get better at it. I was wanting to get good at it. Now, because I played 100 consecutive games with Kato, I have gotten to that level to where now I can compete with everybody. Now I'm good.
Hey, I would have loved if you were just like, now I played 100 consecutive games with Kato. I'm still bad.
No,
No.
I could probably put like Smash as like my rage game too. Like it's a game like because like you played me earlier. Like I've really just calmed the fuck down with the game. Like I casually play it. Like you, there's been times where
concerned.
I played you.
I'm gonna be honest.
And I was just calm.
You were so quiet, and I was like,
No.
he's either gonna hit me.
Was he playing
or
Samus?
like-
Was he
No,
playing
no,
Samus?
He's
he
just
didn't.
trying to
He
learn
didn't.
his play
He
Samus.
didn't
Trying to
taste
learn his
that.
play style.
no.
I was just learning how he played. Like literally, like I'm like nothing against you. I was literally just learning how you play.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I was just like,
quiet
I
because
was
I'll
like,
ask him too.
are we just having fun, or is he
Yeah.
like upset, or like
Nope.
what is going
just-
on right now?
I'm learning how
That's
you
how
play.
Ryan plays Smash
Yeah,
Bros.
he's very focused.
He was so
Unless
quiet.
we're playing tournament style, Ryan really doesn't.
It's
talk
one of those
ever.
moments where it's like I like I do a funny voice or something like that. No, nothing from him. No,
You
no funny, no joke, no
I-
nothing.
I-
Just
He
zoned out.
dials in, dude.
Dude,
I
he
love
does.
Smash like a lot. I put a lot of time into it, and that's because like even with Snake. Oh my fucking god! You should have seen my spike against him with Snake.
Oh my god.
I took out my grenade. Like I think I just dropped it in place, popped him over, hit him with like the missile with it, then jumped up and spiked him down on the ground.
Ryan's
And-
combos. Ryan knows how to
and-
combo, bro. For
and
real.
and
I-
that was
I
just
warned
like
him.
that was like a taste of like what like I fucking play Smash.
Okay,
dude.
so I was
I
confused.
love
I'm gonna be
Smash.
honest with you. I won like the first like 5 or 6 games,
Yeah.
and I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, everybody was hyping this guy up so much. I was
No.
like, wait a minute, is something going on? And then I started thinking to myself because you said you were learning how to play, and so I was like, is he fucking with me? Like,
Kind
is
of.
he fucking with me right now? Like,
like if I like nothing against it, but kind of.
no, that's
Like,
fine. I mean,
I very much like Smash. I've gotten extremely good at Smash.
Mm-hmm.
I just raged so much into it and got so deep into it, and we played it so fucking
Played
much.
it all the time.
Like to where like I'm like if I don't just take myself out of it, I'm gonna get tired of it and I'm not gonna want to fucking play it anymore, or it's gonna consume the fuck out of me. And then I will say there are some personal things of like Dylan passing away, kind of like
And
took
Dylan
it
was
a little
great
bit
with that brawler, dude.
Like-
That me brawler.
because
It was fucking annoying, is what
it was very
It
annoying.
was so annoying.
So good. Though.
I got Dylan into playing Smash and
That
everything.
uppercut.
He did not want to play it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with our buddy Darius. He just didn't want to play it. But I got
then
him
Derry
into
goes and gets good with Yoshi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got
for
very
no
good
Like,
with
reason.
come on, dude. What an annoying character to get good with.
Dude,
it.
trust me, I know.
That egg.
But Bryce said give him that $1.
He
too.
has both of them.
He has both of them.
I've had both of them.
Wait, when did he say give him that?
Yeah, I
dollar?
don't know who give who the $1.
Bryce, who gets the dollar?
Yeah.
But
He had to talk about James.
but to a point where like, you know, I just kind of not fell out of it, but like my heart wasn't there because like I got Dylan into it. We played a fucking stupid amount of it, and then his passing just kind of, you know, whenever something like tragic happens, your like love for something just kind of slowly dies out and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like I
would say
love
we're
the
bringing it
game.
back.
It's just I just
I would
couldn't.
love to get back into it. I haven't played it since the last time we played, like
Yeah.
early last year.
We
got
So,
it.
like-
Got it.
Wait, that's what we were
got
doing
it.
earlier. We were playing.
No,
Yeah,
if
that's
we,
what told me when
we
we
want
were
to end this
walking
stream early, we can
Yeah,
stop
we
and
can-
fucking play it.
I mean, 10:30 is probably a good cutoff
Yeah.
for us. It's not
What
too
time
bad.
is it?
9:30.
Oh, it's 9:22. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 10 o'clock, whatever cutoff.
Or the guy James or the guy on your right.
Okay.
fuck you?
But but
Hold me, brother.
but no, when it comes to me and Smash and like, cause like I would let it out whenever we would play, and I'll just kind of, you know, give you a good little kick in the ass and let you know who Daddy is. Like I'm still very good at this game.
So
Like, don't-
Yeah, dude, he's real cocky.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay, Ryan, you got to stop
But-
that. I need you at 100% the next time we play. That's
But-
fucking with me right now because I was feeling good.
I-
it makes you feel
dude,
good,
I'm
and
telling
then
you
he
right now-
destroys that confidence.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now,
I
if
will.
he never whipped out Samus on you one time, he wasn't really playing the game.
now,
Samus is my character.
now you know how I felt when he kept saying, "Oh, you're playing Sora. That's why you beat us last night."
It's kind
I'm
of
not offended. I'm not offended. I'm
Sora is
intrigued.
very good. Though.
I'm intrigued because I'm
Sora's
really
insane.
competitive with Smash. But
Yeah.
like,
It was just one of those things like where like I because like whenever because you want to pop off saying something about chess, I'm very good at chess too. But also that night I was not having a good fucking night. I was depressed as fuck.
Okay,
I've
it
been
was
having
also
some shit
not just
fucking
that
days.
night. It was that entire weekend, you dumb bitch.
I've just not been having a good time.
That whole weekend,
God,
I win. I'm
but-
still 6-0 against this
Okay.
motherfucker.
Whenever I get in those modes and stuff like that, those moods, like I'm not there. I can't focus and shit.
I'm fucked up right now. I'm so fucked up because I was feeling bad. I was like, man, we're having a I was like, I gotta chill out. So I started like playing too, like chilling down.
No, you got gaslit
No, you got
effectively.
gaslit.
No.
I
I mean,
told you.
they
Gaslight
like,
was
it's not
super
me just
effective.
it's not me just talking shit. They can contest
Yes.
for it.
I told you he will play for fun, and then when he wants to lock in,
Me
he'll
and
lock in.
Ryan
When
used to be.
when I want to play, I'm gonna play.
So here's the thing. Me and Ryan used to be just as good as each other, and then he played all the fucking
But
time.
and it also became a thing too, where I was whooping so much ass to where nobody else is having fun. So why would I don't
Yeah,
want to do
it,
that.
it really got to the point
Like,
where Ryan
where
was winning all
it
the
was- it
time.
was me or
that-
Ryan.
Yeah, I would get an attitude.
He got pissed.
got
like there's a couple
I'd
times
get a
in John's
fucking
story.
attitude.
got-
I'm competitive, right?
Mhm.
And he would whoop my ass all the time and not let up a little bit. Like let your boy at least get a stock in. You know what I mean? He
Let your boy
let
get
your
us.
boy get a fucking just one stock, dude. Nah, he would
No.
he would beat me
Like-
so effectively that I would fully like leave his house.
No, there was
I'm like-
definitely nights that he left because
I'm
he was
like, all right,
pissed
bro,
off about it.
I'm going home. I'm like,
Like,
I'm not
so-
having a good time.
So that's why I took myself out of it. I was like, I gotta calm down because like if I keep doing this, I'm not gonna have friends. And,
I'm not gonna have friends.
and like no one's gonna have
Well,
fun.
no, I always enjoyed playing your like main. I would beg him to actually bring it out because I knew he was better than me, so I wanted to get as good as him, and I knew the only way to actually
So,
do that was to get
Like
absolutely.
I literally,
brained.
the only time I bring out Samus usually is whenever we're about to stop playing. Like, cause like our
That's the
last
fun
game,
part, and that's
our
when we're all
last
burnt
game,
out.
like when we're about to be done, is when I'll pull out Samus.
And
I'm not
that's
gonna
the
lie. I
fun
feel like
part, because
Goku right
everybody's
now because
burnt
I want
out.
to. I want to do it.
Dude, it's,
No.
it's-
God was
I-
pretty strong.
I fucking love Smash,
Yeah.
and it's always been a fucking favorite game of mine, especially like going into Melee. I put so much time in that. That's like Melee is where I got really good with like Jigglypuff's rest. That's why I'm so fucking pissed that they nerfed
The
it.
double knockout on
and-
stream for mail for
Yeah, no, I
Jigglypuff.
can fucking show you a clip
Dude,
on
that was
on.
so-
That was it
I
was on the
d-
YouTube, but I was watching. And I was like, holy crap.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little manipulated
A
emotionally.
little bit.
You should be.
No, I can show you. I'll show,
that shit
I
hurt me.
double.
Was that
while
me?
he's-
Yeah, with you.
Yeah, dude, that hurt me so much.
Dude, I will say this but also to add on to this, he said he would pull it out at the end of the night. Everybody's already tired. Like our fingers aren't moving as fast and everything. So he would use like that knowledge of like
while you're down.
yeah, and he'd beat us while we were down.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
like-
we
I
got
got
mad.
dirty.
It's a violation of
That's
my
why we
8th
got really
Amendment.
mad.
But also, like, you know, I would use my.
But
I
when
would
we
wait
do-
until the end to use the
when we-
person I'm really good at, and I wouldn't keep using her. I would use her like
No,
one game
no,
and leave it alone.
You need to use her every now and then, though. I need to see like every 4 matches at least.
Here's
I
the
need to see
problem.
a Samus.
Here's the problem, right? Is I'm a Wario main, and Wario is dog shit in Ultimate.
Wario's now God tier, considered God tier, by the way.
In Ultimate?
Yes, we watched a video last night. Hungrybox says he's
Yeah.
God tier.
In what world?
He's like I guess he's like a toolbox.
Yeah, toolbox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
you gotta get good.
I just gotta get better.
Get good. No, but yeah, we're gonna bring it back.
Yeah,
though. I have a
right
good
here
feeling.
is a clip of me. We're playing online 2v2.
He whooped my ass, dude.
No,
He's so
no, you were on
disrespectful.
teams
There
with
you're
me.
on team.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was,
you
wasn't
freaked
I?
out.
Gonna get this. But
Hold on, who was I playing?
got 2 people out with Jigglypuff, and won the fucking.
And they were both on their last stop.
Oh, King K. Rule.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
K Rule.
I've played so much K. Rule, dude.
He was good.
he's like D tier.
No, he's like
Yeah.
he's D tier. He's
I used to
bad.
play a lot of K. Rule.
I love King K. Rool. He's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you got,
I love his parry. His parry's
no,
so
you're okay.
fun.
I'm just talking shit. I'm still mentally fucked
No,
up.
but I got a little mad last night when I was facing Chaz
Yeah.
because Chaz would end the fight with always using Sora's counter.
Bryce says
And I
no,
was like,
you're
fuck off of
Yamcha,
that.
Dex.
I was like, you
Read
literally
it. You
cheesed
just
it.
gotta read
I
it.
know.
So
but I was
the,
thinking about
so the
that, and I
thing
was like,
was
fuck off
is
that.
the reason I was beating him with the counter is because I was proving to him that I could read him.
Right.
So like
He just
I-
wanted to prove
Which
a
is
point.
also the reason
That's what
why
pissed me
Eric
off.
always played.
Ike.
I fucking hated him. Ike is so
Ike is
fucking
so annoying, dude.
Oh, I fucking hate.
So-
Ike.
I hate the sword characters in those games. I hate all of them.
I don't
I
mind.
played-
It's
I
just
made
Ike.
Young Links.
Ike is
Roy,
fucking stupid.
Marth, can't stand him.
So I'm gonna go back to when he was like, when I first played the game, me and Kato went 100 games in. He,
Well, 100.
he holds that against me because me and him live together. We're roommates. He'll beat my ass for 10 games straight. We used to, and I'd give up, and he'd be like, well, me and Kato played 100 games straight one time. Why do you give up?
Well, yeah, okay, because I get that. Okay, because at one point
You just want to play the game.
I was in that position, but I got him better. He's better now. He's a lot better.
But I told
But-
him
You didn't
beforehand.
get me better.
You probably didn't tell him beforehand. You had to get good at this game. You have to get absolutely reamed by someone who.
Yeah, no, I did tell him that. But he would always give up. You know, he'd be like, "No, I'm not having fun anymore." So I get that.
Yeah.
So like, I would be like, "Fuck, man, I
get
want to
good,
keep
you gotta
playing."
just get
So believe me,
absolutely reamed.
when you say you piss somebody off, you're not gonna piss me off. I will keep fucking playing.
Who was the
He's like go
Lucas
against Jiren.
player?
Lucas.
Yeah.
No, I played.
I mean, he
Ness,
played Ness and
and I
Lucas. A
annoyed the
lot.
You
fuck out of
played,
people with
yeah.
Ness.
No one really
because
made
Fire,
Lucas.
because that PK Fire baseball bat
Oh,
pisses me off.
I
No.
will
I
refuse
don't
to
use
play
that.
you.
PK Fire-
if you play PK
No.
Fire baseball bat Ness exclusively, I don't give a fuck. If
I
you
just-
do anything
So,
else,
like,
but
I
you
was-
do that combo back to
You
back.
got PK Fire,
it's
then
like
you got a
getting
back
in
throw. him.
Cinnamore and then command tossing me back and forth the map. I'm gonna put my balls in your face. Chill the hell out, bro.
No, you gotta PK Fire, then you gotta
pile
grab
drive
him
you
and
through
back
this
throw
damn
him.
drywall.
No, so he'll do PK Fire, grab me, throw me around,
Yeah.
and then I try to run away from him. He'll PK Thunder me and chase me around the map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whenever
I
you,
love
whenever
the
you
cheese
do, whenever
with
you
Ness.
do the throw him back behind
The
you.
back throw is an instant kill when they're at high percent.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you go PK Fire, grab, back throw.
But no, I think I'm like one of the biggest Smash Bros. Success stories because I was trash.
No, he was. He was.
Underdog.
horrible.
Right on, dude.
He
right
was
on.
horrible. And then
I
he
was-
came to my house a year later, and I'm like, oh shit, congrats, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
It was the same thing with Derry, though, dude. I
Derry
think it
was
was like
that
a
way.
month,
So-
in between playing with Derry. He was like non-existent. The dude just played the
he
game.
would always
right?
lose
He would
first round in the tourneys.
First round, always lost. A month later, we did it again, and the guy ran my fade with Donkey Kong. Three stocked me, no problem. And I was like, I thought I was playing against like Milky Doughboy Derry, and now I'm playing with like
I think you
I'm
made-
dominant and unfuckable Derry.
I think you made the comment too before the tournament. You're like, oh, I'm getting to the second round at least in this one, boys.
Yeah, I did. I was like, all right, dude, round two, let's see it. Let's
And dude,
go.
Derry just ran that fade.
It was
so
dude,
Well,
it was so
but-
heartbreaking.
But yeah, I was like, really, like he couldn't beat Kato. I couldn't get a stock off Kato. And then I was like, oh man, I guess I'm gonna get my ass kicked again last night when we were playing. And I beat him.
He-
Beat him 2 out of 3, like 2 or 3 times.
I want to say it felt really nice to actually get beat by you. It was a compliment because he played the way I used to play. I was very smash heavy.
Yeah.
Like I would constantly use smashes and time them just right.
Yeah.
He plays like that, and I was like, oh, this is so nostalgic for me because I'm playing against myself.
See, I also
And I don't play Smash Heavy
Playing
anymore.
against Smash Heavy players is.
That's what I do.
I
also
think
hard.
it's the most annoying
It's
thing
hard.
in the world.
Sorry.
And I could.
It's fine. No, I mean,
you taught me
it's
short
a
hop.
part of the game. If that's the way you play, it's the way you play.
Yeah.
I don't play Smash Heavy characters.
I-
I play
short-
a lot of
I play
Short
standard.
hops. Short hops
Yeah, he
are a
plays standard.
super great thing because, like I was telling you, like because like you were whenever you were using Zero Suit and everything, I would just short hop over your blast, but then I'm already on the ground
Yep.
again to be able to hit you.
So his
Versus
short
regular
hopping-
hopping,
I haven't mastered
it takes
short
too
hop yet. That's
long,
my
and now
next,
you're
adventure.
reset, and you can punish me.
You guys catch me in
laying it
Project
down.
M. I'll run everyone's.
That's what I was
fucking
telling
shit.
him.
That's what I was telling him.
They've
about
never
Project
played.
M.
Yeah,
You
Project
give me
M is
you give me
fun.
Project M.
We need to
Wario,
play
dude.
Project M again.
Dude,
Yeah.
Project M
Wolf.
Wario, nobody standing
So-
a chance.
But here's how I got better at. Here's like the real reason why I got better at Smash Bros. Is that when I was bad and I was getting my ass kicked all the time, I was paying attention to what I was doing. I was like, well, I want to do cool shit. I want to do flash shit. I want to do this, that.
PK fuck.
And I was trying to spam or try to do something that I thought like that. This should hit hard. I got my ass kicked.
Huh? Not
And
not plugged in.
I didn't hear him.
I didn't hear him.
PK
I don't have
fuck.
Oh my.
Oh. I was gonna say, I don't have headphones on, so
but,
Ryan's a little harder to hear.
But but I stopped doing that. Like it was just like I'm gonna start paying attention to my opponent, and that's when I started like overnight started winning.
So that's why, like a lot of times too, like I am just playing and I'm having fun. That's why a lot of times too, like I will completely just sit there and watch you play. I'll let you beat my
He
ass.
will fully play Isabel and only use the fucking fish.
I like it.
fucking
I'm good with it.
fishing
I'm good with
So-
Isabel.
Oh, no.
But
Isabel with fishing rod.
no, Isabel's good. But no, I want to see how you play because then I know and if you play
Then he
that way
knows how
with
to
every
utterly
character,
dominate you.
then I know how you play. If you're more up in my face,
That's
or
some
if you're more
psychological
back-
bullshit.
It's a violation
Yeah.
of your 8th Amendment.
Yes. Swear
So-
to God.
Cruel and unusual
That's what I
punishment.
said. I told them earlier, but for the viewers, I swear to God, I am here. Ryan is here. It is that. much
It's
of
just
a-
hard for me to believe because of what I just experienced earlier.
No, when me
No,
and Ryan actually
he-
play
like,
seriously,
no,
we're
like-
good. We go back and forth.
Dex,
but, like, he's
Dex
good.
played you play very well. You are very good and stuff. And I learned that you like to kind of get in the shit, and you are kind of defensive. You like to kind of like run or jump, and you don't. Is he good?
Yeah, he's good. He
He-
landed.
He didn't break
Helped
nothing.
him. Nope.
And
just scared me.
I learned how you play, and then that's where I can kind of
See, Dex,
start going.
we play the
on,
same.
and-
I get in the shit. I get in
Like,
there.
I'm
I don't fuck
toolbox.
around.
I'm a very toolbox.
I'm trying
guy.
to. I'm trying to beat
and
your
that's where I
ass.
can, that's where I can learn to counter you, or I can learn how to punish off of you doing something, or my timing of how you do stuff. And I learned whenever you do this with this character, and
So,
know?
you want me to feel confident so that when we do the real shit, I get just fucking
You
discouraged.
get humbled.
I get
I was
depressed.
It's not
I want my-
discouragement he's looking for. He's looking to humble you.
I want my friends. To
I wasn't fucking cocky. I was making jokes. I was fucking
it's a combination of two things. It's a combination of one.
I asked
This-
him earlier too. Oh, you charge phone.
I have a
right?
wireless charger, so I can
Oh,
wirelessly charge
that's
this phone.
fair.
But
But no, because I do it as a combative thing. You learn your enemy, you learn
Yeah.
how they play,
so
and then you learn their moves and shit like
the
that.
Sun
Yeah.
Tzu of Smash Bros.
So-
and then
The art of war.
how I played
I hope
was
that's right,
like
right? Yeah.
with Kato last
Sure.
night, as I can pull from my my memory. He can attest that the first time I played him, he had me to like he had me on 100% damage before he got like at 20%, and then from there I just started picking him apart because I spent that 100% of me get my ass kicked figuring out how he played.
Yeah.
Tell him how the Sora mirror match went.
Sorry, the mirror match. I got hasty and did not try and wait, and
We'll
I
do it
got
again.
my own head.
We'll run it again.
I
I'll
mean,
run it again.
and
he
I'm trying to
beat
pick,
me
I'm trying to
once.
pick a good time for us to end this so we can play it. before you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
have
He
to
he
leave.
beat me one time out of 10, so it's he's riding that high.
But yeah, no, that's
I'm riding that high
that's
because
just
it was
what-
a Sora mirror match, and I
that-
was like, I think it's just
That's
Sora.
just how I work,
I
because
just think it's
when
Sora.
it comes into fighting on anything, video game or real life, you kind of learn how your opponent fights or whatever. Obviously, in a real life fight, you don't want to sit there and get your ass beat before you try to do that. But
It's like, all right. We'll do a tournament.
It's a little
It's
different.
a little turny.
But
I'm ready.
you do that, you kind of learn people. You learn how they fight if they're more in
Easy
there.
there, big fella.
What?
I got a
Just
little
rub my
man.
inner thigh. What happens under the
yo.
table stays under the table.
$1 million?
Hey,
Shut up.
Give it to me.
Shut up.
lickety split, yo. Lickety split, yo.
I love your laugh after you say something funny. I love how you laugh at your own jokes. So
Hell yeah, dude! I'm fucking hilarious.
I don't make jokes for other people. I make jokes for me.
That's it. Hey, amen, brother.
Damn, maybe I was doing it all wrong.
Hey, if you can't make yourself laugh, how do you expect to make other people
Well,
laugh?
I'm scared if I'm gonna make
It's not
myself laugh that
RuPaul.
no one else is gonna. My biggest fear, like
More
irrational fear.
like, why does it matter? I mean, you just make yourself laugh. You do your own.
Yeah, you're
thing.
having a
Dude,
good time.
I have
At least
a-
you're having a good time.
I
So-
have the irrational fear of like whenever I laugh and I'm the only one laughing, it scares me. Like I'm like, oh, fuck,
Really?
did I
No,
either
like-
offend somebody or was that just not funny?
I've been at work and I've been like laughing and like my boss was like, "What the fuck you laughing at?" So I'm thinking about funny shit. Fuck you.
My wife gets mad at me because I wake myself up in the middle of a dead sleep laughing. And she was like, I don't know what you find so funny, but I was like, I don't know, but I know I'm hilarious. Okay, it's like I'm just funny, dude.
Kato, I got some advice for you. So if you ever say something and nobody else laughs, just like keep laughing, but slowly stop laughing, and then stare at somebody.
No, I'll look at everybody and be like, put that one back in the workshop, huh?
No. Slowly stop laughing. Go serious and fucking stare
Or,
at somebody.
no, do what a certain person in my life would do. I think you guys know, would be like funny joke. What she would always say.
Funny joke.
Oh yeah, the Dan and Aaron funny joke. But so okay, I want to get this podcast. I don't want it to end, but I want to end it on something good, so that way we can go and play Smash. Because I want to hang out with you guys and like actually have some fun outside of this and shit.
Yeah. just
So,
pass the chains.
what's another? What's something I want to give you guys
Hi, Shanks.
something like what you
I was holding mine.
Say something,
Darn
Shanks.
it.
Sorry, dude.
Say something, Shanks.
so
Mom's
something
gonna rip
Sometimes you gotta rip out the dirt snake.
Gotta let them know what's up.
something that you guys want to talk like have been wanting to talk about in video games during this podcast or
Yeah,
questions
you know
that you
what?
guys have for
Hey,
each other.
yeah, stop fucking bitching about video games.
I mean, that's a fair
swag.
statement.
Oh no, I got a
Reviews.
different too.
Let me tell you something. Reviews on in any way, shape,
Let's
or
talk
form.
about console versus PC.
Did
How
I?
about
Why?
Well, no,
P-
'cause-
uh,
I want to hear everybody's
PC.
shit like
There's
that.
not even a debate.
That is, I mean, there is.
No,
There-
there's
so
no
here's
debate.
here's the thing. It doesn't matter
It does.
No, it doesn't.
in any way, shape, or
Why?
form.
Why
It
does
just
matter?
doesn't
Can you
matter.
give
It
me a
does
reasoning?
matter.
Can
What-
can
when it
I'll tell you
comes-
why it matters.
Okay, I own a PC and I play both. I still play a controller on my PC.
Me
I
too.
play M&K
Yeah,
on
me
my console. It genuinely for me doesn't matter.
Let's be honest. Okay, so with
Well, it's being
consoles,
honest.
consoles are at a price point to where you're getting you get a
You're
a
getting a mid-grade PC.
mid-grade PC pretty much. If you buy a PC yourself, not only are you learning how your device works, so you're getting knowledge on how the shit works, you're able to upgrade it for a fraction of the price of a new console.
If you're interested in that.
Right, but it's not
But-
an interest. The new games will get better and better and better. You will eventually have to upgrade to
Yeah.
play them. So then you can
Buy a new
upgrade.
console.
But
It's the
why
same, but
would
it's
you
the, it's
put
the same,
but you can
it's the
spend-
same thing, right? I understand what you're saying, but there are people who have no interest in upgrading their parts. There are people out there who would just buy a new pre-built. They don't care.
But you said PC
true. I
versus
would be one of
console.
those people.
So if you're one of those people
He
that don't,
said PC versus
Okay,
console.
okay.
I don't fucking care.
Okay,
I think
that's
they're.
fair.
So here's the thing. I own a console because there is not cross compatibility with everything. Okay, I own a console because I enjoy consoles.
that would be the only argument I would agree with.
This is why I own a console. I just bought a new Series X because I enjoy my console play so much. Okay, I still enjoy my PC because there are games that I just don't have access to being a console player. Steam is the greatest game library to ever do it.
And you
Yes.
still get the Xbox Game Pass.
You still
on
get. I
PC.
understand this, but cross compatibility. A lot of my friends still play
Hang on,
console.
I'll let you talk in a second.
My little brother, namely, plays on console exclusively. I would love to play video games with my little brother. I keep a console. I enjoy console.
And that's great. No, and that's good. And I think that like if you don't care,
Hold on.
then that's a good wholesome take. That's the real answer. But if you're saying PC versus console, if I'm in front of a fucking console and they say, "Hey, PC versus console, what's the argument?" It is always PC. And
Because the thing is, like, you and I are on the same exact page. It's because, like, I get it, the cross play stuff, but the thing, like what you're saying, rather I spend a couple $100 getting a new graphics card or a new, CPU versus spending fucking $600, $700, $800
Yeah.
on a new console, that's going to limit.
It
you.
also used to. It also
But
used to
here's-
not be like
and
that.
here's the
though.
thing-
Consoles used to not
Not
be
used to,
that
but
expensive.
sadly,
they
that's
used
what
to
it's
be
in
like
there right now.
200, 250.
Yeah,
But now
Sad-
they're such high tech consoles that they have to make that price point
But
because
that doesn't make sense.
And-
I mean,
because so like
if you want to get political about it, capitalism, it does make sense because it is capitalism.
Well, no. I'm saying like for the consumer.
No, for the
it doesn't
consumer,
make
no,
sense.
absolutely, it does not make any sense. Not a lick.
For the
of
business,
sense.
yeah, sure.
And so, like I was saying, for PC, you get all the Xbox games.
You got shanked.
And
Bit the shit out of me for trying to push it down.
You can play everything, customize everything, mod everything. You have full creativity when it comes to
and
your
you can change every bit of setting to make it
So
work for
here's
your
the thing.
shit. And
So for posterity's sake, yes, I absolutely once my brother has a PC, I won't touch my Xbox.
yeah,
I enjoy PC playing. I've played a PC. I own a PC. Yes, it doesn't work at the moment, but as soon as it does, I will be going back to my PC. I enjoy it. I love it.
and
But I keep my console around because my little brother.
no, and that's something, that's something for you personally. If we're just going to talk about the whole grand scheme of things, you can play almost anything. Bryce just said here in chat that God of War is coming to the PC. The only thing that the PC is stopping you from playing is literally Sony exclusives, and the Spider-Man games are fucking on there. So and Nintendo, and we can talk. You can talk about emulators and all that shit. You
Allegedly.
could, alleged emulations and stuff.
Well,
and we can do that.
when you say
And-
PC versus console, I think of it as like pros and cons, right? I'm thinking of like you're stacking them up against each other.
But
Of
the,
what would
but,
be.
but the thing is, if you're doing that, you're stacking them up against each other. PC wins in every bracket uncontested.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
That's what we're getting at.
That's just what
it's
it
like
is.
it's like
just saying
you
why
see a
he
street
likes
fight
But
and you
it-
see
but-
two people
but-
fighting, and you're like, the real answer is let's have peace.
So-
But if you have to bet
so
on a
basically
fight,
what all I'm saying is I don't think, for me personally, it doesn't
No,
matter.
and so whenever it comes into that, I don't care if you're playing Xbox or PlayStation or whatever.
Right.
As long as you're playing video games, I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
right, straight up.
So no, that's my overall.
yeah, I'm not going to
arcing
shit on
answer.
you for being like you.
Yeah,
console
I'm not going to be
fucking
one of
weeb.
those people. I'm not an elitist, but what I'm saying, which one?
And that's my issue is when people get elitist
But
about it.
am
It's
I-
like PC master race bullshit. You
But
know what I
which
mean? Or
one-
like
So-
M&K over controller and stuff like that. It's like if it's your preference to play that way, then
Yeah,
play that way.
100%.
Here's where-
Aim sensitivity. What? Not aim sensitivity, but
aim assist.
aim assist.
They all have their pros
Yeah.
and cons. Because
I
controller,
don't, it depends on the company. It has nothing to do with aim assist as a whole. It depends on how intense the company who made that FPS or whatever sets that aim assist to. It has nothing to
Yeah.
do with the controller. It has nothing
Like,
to do with the console. It has nothing to do with anything
any-
but how intense they set that aim assist. The
any-
Finals is a notorious game, a recent one, a notorious game for setting their aim assist to be in fucking sane. Where PC players stopped playing the fucking game because console was just ruining it. It's
Yeah.
like I don't go either way. I don't go either way. I don't care if you play on MK. I don't care if you use aim assist. It doesn't matter to me because it shouldn't. On Smite, okay? I am a controller player exclusively on Smite. I fucking destroy people on Smite with my fucking controller. Talk your shit. That's fine. Just know
I'm with
that
you on
this controller scrub just beat your
said
ass.
I know, but
I can't.
I've been waiting for 5 minutes to jump.
I
in.
know,
Alright,
but I
let-
agree.
let-
I
let-
also.
let-
I know.
Let's
Let him
talk
cook
for a
because I
I'll
went
get
on
to
a little
both of these.
tangent.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
that.
No.
That'll be intense
But no,
feedback.
what I've been trying to say for the last, I don't know, goddamn eternity,
My bad.
is like what I have again. I will. There is no argument between like if you're actually competing with console versus PC. PC will be better. But my issue with PC, like purists and stuff like that, is how the fuck does how I choose to enjoy my game have anything to do with how you enjoy
Affect
yours?
you
Yeah.
at all.
Like every time I'll talk like, oh yeah, I was playing my PS4, and some PC guy will be like, oh, you play PS4? Who gives a flying fuck how I spend my time?
Yes. But the question, the question was
Which I
PC versus console.
Hey, whoop, whoop. Run it back. What the fuck did I say the very first fucking second?
I know that.
I acknowledge the
You
question.
were waiting for
Yeah.
an eternity, is what you said for the first sentence.
The real question
No.
would be PlayStation or Xbox because again consoles versus PC
Xbox.
there's no
PlayStation.
contest.
PlayStation's
But-
no
I'm
content.
gonna bow out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
You-
So like I said, the overall arcing thing with here at Sweet Nostalgia, as long as you're playing a game, we don't fucking
That's-
care.
Yeah.
But also if you play PlayStation, I'm just kidding.
well, that's kind of.
And I think Bryce said something at this point too. Because whatever it comes down into, like Xbox versus PlayStation or whatever, it comes down to preference. It's the same thing with phone. If you prefer Android or iOS,
That's genuinely
because the thing is they're both.
If you enjoy
powerhouses.
Pandora versus Spotify,
technically
it's just a preference.
Technically, on paper, the newer Xbox is more of a powerhouse than the PlayStation 5. But the thing is, it's all down to preference.
Well,
But also the games.
And how it's still
Exclusives.
optimization,
When it
access
but
to
also
games.
PlayStation has such good
No.
exclusives.
It does
Yes.
have good. I'm gonna say,
I mean, I will say, like for Xbox service, their Game Pass versus I don't know what PlayStation's is called.
they don't even have one. I don't
Yeah, they
think.
do.
PS
Do
Plus.
Yeah,
Plus.
PS Plus. That's it. PS Plus. So I think Game Pass is far better than PlayStation Plus.
that is
But
true.
So
PlayStation's exclusive. Spider-Man.
Well,
God
PS Plus
of War.
also lets you play PS2 games.
Yeah. Well, we can
Yeah.
play original Xbox games.
yeah, no. So this is what I'll say, and this has no bias to anything.
It's just preference.
No, I'm just saying statistically, the Xbox is definitely definitely more preferred because of the game. The Game Pass has so much shit.
Yeah.
That Game Pass is killing Sony. Like Black Ops 6, you do know that
Free on
that-
Game
That's
Pass.
free on Game Pass right now.
That's wild.
Yeah, but Xbox is kind of that Black Myth Wukong wasn't
How
even.
many times is this fucking
Black
game?
Myth
Because that's
Wukong.
the
And
on,
I-
I-
game.
no,
I'm not
this
gonna
is
lie to
true.
you. I
Listen
heard
to me.
about Black
Listen
Myth
to me.
Wukong last week, and I have not stopped hearing about it.
Yeah.
and
It's the
I
game of the
don't
year.
know.
No,
I don't
this is
know
a
what
good
this
point though.
fucking game is.
Black Myth Wukong refused to put it on the Xbox. They refused to put it on there because they said they didn't have enough players.
Yeah.
They did not have enough people, so they only had it on Steam and PC. And it is one of the, I think it actually is the highest selling single player game in history. And they didn't
Elden
need
Ring?
Xbox.
It beat Elden Ring.
It's
beat
beat
Elden Ring?
yes, it beat Elden Ring.
Really?
It is the highest selling, and they didn't even put it on Xbox.
But the main thing is single player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, what I was getting into is like the reason why I go for consoles. Like I've never even thought about PC is because it's nostalgia, which is just my personal like. I always like just booting up a console just feels right.
It
to me.
feels better. Having a controller in the feels good.
All right.
I got a fucking piss. I can't help it. I looked at you and I said I had to.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Careful.
Oh, grab stuff.
Fuck me.
Yeah, hooked on stuff. We'll
in my
come
boot.
over here to me.
But
Yeah. So overall, like,
yeah.
yeah, I get it. Like, the more personalized console
Is the microphone
feeling.
fucked up at all? Can you hear me?
No,
That's
it's
fine. I think it's microphone. Just grab this. Oh what?
That's fucked up now.
Christ, not a cracker.
I like how some people looked at me though. They're like, "You did it." I was like, "Yeah."
I don't know. You just seem like
You're a
you
little
bring-
clumsy.
But
Oh.
no, like I really fucking hate like yes the question of like PC versus consoles valid, but I hate how PC purists will like try to like navigate your own fucking life and how you play.
What do you think? I mean,
Oh yeah, no, like that's my thing.
did video games before PC did.
Yeah, well it's like
I mean-
that's how I enjoy. That's like I feels nostalgic. It lets me that lets me unwind. That's how I prefer
Video
to
games are
unwind.
built on a PC, so they should be played on a PC.
Right. Well, but it just goes down to like how I choose to spend my free time shouldn't affect anybody
yeah,
else.
no.
And that's what like when I was talking about like going back all the way back to maybe our first topic or second topic of Pokemon. You not liking Pokemon and just not liking it. I have no fucking
Yeah, qualms with that,
agency in your fucking life. What you want to enjoy. I'm not going to like you not enjoying something stops affecting me as soon as I stop looking at you.
Yeah.
but
Pretty much.
so me liking something should have the same effect.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
But should we end it there?
No, yeah, that's where I was trying to get at. I was trying to like wrap it up a little bit. And
Real quick, the feel of a PlayStation controller over
I
the
hate
feel
it.
of an Xbox
Hate it.
controller.
I love PlayStation controllers more.
Really?
So,
I prefer Xbox.
And see, this is what
Xbox
I'm saying:
for
is people
PlayStation.
with smaller hands tend to enjoy a PlayStation controller.
this controller right here feels 20,000 times better
Feels way
than
too thick.
any.
Facts.
Because it's thick.
Facts.
It's hard. Like it's
Pause.
hardy.
Pause.
thick and hard.
No, I ain't
All right.
pausing. I ain't pausing.
I pause. Dig hard. It fits the hand good.
It fits in the good.
Dig hard, fit your hand good.
Yeah, yeah,
I like it.
butter soft. But in the
My name's Ryan, and I like hard, thick things.
Hard my thick yeah.
Hard and thick. Keep it here.
Um,
I play video game
When it
with
comes-
hard, thick.
I keep that thing on me.
when it
I gotta
comes when it
stop.
comes to a PlayStation controller, it just feels like cheap plastic to me.
It feels like I
mean,
could break it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
it's
say it's
not
come a
that
long
bad.
way.
It's definitely
It's
came
definitely
a
come
long
a long
way.
way.
But I feel like
But-
I'm a
I
delicate.
feel
Where?
like I can split it.
I'm a lover.
Where?
Where has it come a long way? I mean, you
Also-
put a PlayStation
Okay,
1 controller in
come
your hand
on,
and a
guys, I
PlayStation
can't
5 and
handle
compare.
another debate.
I'm not
I
gonna
really
lie to you.
can't.
They have consistently looked and I feel stayed the same. Other
it's
than the
identity.
little touchpad and the mic they have in the front there, I just
Is that not a 360 controller?
No, this is
That's
actually
that's actually I'm pretty sure
Wait,
that's an
are you
Xbox
talking about
One.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about. I was saying PlayStation came a long way.
Well, I think they both have
Stay the same.
stayed
No.
the very same,
The touchpad-
basically.
the touchpad-
PlayStation's changed more than
The,
Xbox.
the,
But see, the thing
It
is,
has.
if
I
it's not
think-
broke, don't fix
I
it.
think
And that's
so.
also
What I'm
true.
well, Xbox original controller was much bulkier, and I
Oh,
think,
yeah.
in my opinion, much better than the
They're bringing it back.
360. The one
They're bringing it back.
I am so fucking ready.
Yeah,
for
okay,
that,
the
dude.
360
I
one
prefer
was.
the Wii remote over
The
it.
360
No offense.
controller fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wii remote
But
over everything. brother.
the original Xbox controller, the big bulky one
Yeah,
that they
that's-
had,
you're
I
right.
love that.
But also,
You're not
what,
wrong about
what I
that.
want to talk about is the analog layout.
Oh, the analog layout.
This is way better. This is more
Swapping the stick and the
Yeah, this is more
D-pad?
ergonomic right here.
Yes.
Not
I
having
don't
two
like.
separate
I
views.
don't like them both being
This
down
is
here.
No,
This
yeah,
is
I agree with
That
that.
bugs me.
No,
I agree.
like
And-
this hurts my hands.
Yep.
Like this feels more normal.
Well, that's the carpal tunnel for all their schmeat smacking.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, no, and it's just heavier, like I said, and just feels better. Like I don't have small hands, but I don't have like, I don't have huge hands, but I don't have small hands. I do have soft hands.
He's like, feel it.
It is a better controller. It really
Also,
is.
Nintendo's ability to not make a good controller has stood true.
It's been impressive. I'm
The
impressed.
N64 is the last. Oh, sorry. The GameCube controller has been the last controller I've actually enjoyed.
Oh,
from
no, that was an
Nintendo.
amazing controller.
The
Amazing.
Wii controllers are weird. I don't like
Yeah.
them.
I like
My
how
hands
the,
are-
I like how
my
the
hands are
nunchuck.
too fucking big for a Wii
The
controller.
nunchuck is literally the middle part of the N64
So
controller.
You gonna fuck with me on the Wii Fit?
The Wii Fit. You don't
Yeah, that's
have
the best
balance
controller.
board,
That's the best
motherfucker?
controller.
That little balance board thing, dude. It's like they go out of their way to make anything that's not a controller a controller.
You telling me the Wii Fit that you break fucking day one is not the best?
Dude, with that little jog in place game.
Oh, no, it was great.
The Wii remote is probably the most iconic.
No.
Most memes.
No.
Thrown through the
Memes?
TV.
The most memes, absolutely. The most iconic, I think, is the 64.
The fucking Wii Sports is one of the highest fucking selling games for years. Like Wii Sports fucking
Yeah, because
sold.
they came with every fucking Wii sold.
no
true.
well
They were just
That's
they were
true.
just padding their stats, dude.
no like Wii Sports.
They were like, yeah, we sold so many Wii Sports because it came included.
no, it got bought a lot after. It's still like a fucking $80 game.
Cap.
Bro, when he gets heated, he starts clipping on the fucking mic. He can't hear it, but it's funny as fuck.
But to wrap it up, kind of thing. So I mean, we kind of got I wanted to get like one good one of like how we felt about how we played our games
Well, we know
and stuff
now.
like that.
They know now.
And everything.
I'm passionate about stuff.
Oh, for sure. No, we can definitely. If it wasn't for the fact that you guys are leaving, you know what I
Video
mean,
games
I
are
would
cool.
keep this podcast going even longer. But I want to be able to actually. The Wii U entered the chat. Fuck you! Don't talk shit about Wii U. I love the Wii U. It did
Wii U
dog
is
shit,
great.
but I love Wii U.
Same.
Okay, we use trash.
No, it's
Move
not.
on.
Get fucked. It's nostalgic for me. But it was with me in my poor times when I was hopping from couch to couch. So fuck you.
Where were you?
Where we? Yeah.
Home.
We didn't even know each other at the time. Actually.
In a house.
In a house.
With AC or heat.
I was trying to help you out.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that was super fucked up, and I
Where's the
deeply
dollars at?
apologize for that.
Where's the
He
dollars
already
at?
has.
Still
He's
got it.
it.
It's never left.
But
At the home.
It's home.
Okay. All right. I knew you'd get that one.
But so how's everybody feeling about that? We had
That was a great podcast, man.
It was fun. Good.
Yeah,
Had a lot of passion.
Any
Had a lot of.
any last?
I feel like I ranted a lot this episode,
I loved
and
it.
I apologize for
No, I
that.
loved it.
I'm telling you, dude, because I don't know if you've listened to any of our previous podcasts, but I don't usually rant like this. I usually just give my hot take and move on. I ranted
No,
a lot.
there-
I was wanting to rev you up.
There's so many times like in our podcast that like I've wanted to continue going, and it's just like I need to be better about managing like
The
how long we
tangents.
fucking go and
Yeah.
shit, and like keeping stuff on track. But granted, we're live. Who fucking cares? It's a
Yeah.
podcast too.
Yeah.
Podcasts usually go 2-3
As long as
hours,
we're
really.
being entertaining, who
Yeah,
gives a
that's-
shit?
Yeah,
the
I don't.
biggest
Yeah, that's
point
what I'm
there.
saying.
I'm sure the
is,
audience doesn't fucking care.
I'm entertained.
Yeah,
No.
me too.
Thank you.
And it's just a bunch of people
We
talking.
put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, no, I'm very entertained.
I gotta brush up on my Smite knowledge again.
We'll have to-
God.
Yeah.
Have a whole fucking
Oh,
podcast
God.
for it.
Yeah.
When
just
I
make
get
a small
home,
do we need a Smite dedicated episode just talking about straight
You
Smite?
really don't want
No,
that to
No,
happen.
you
No.
don't want that.
Don't
the
do that.
mic, the mic wouldn't stop peaking.
I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. When you guys were talking about Smite for like an hour, the viewership dropped so hard.
I bet they did.
Okay.
I bet it did.
Okay.
I bet it
I'll
did.
say this. Listen, Smite is super fun, and I really enjoy Smite. But Jesus, it makes me want to run my head through a fucking brick wall.
And the viewership
24/7.
said everything it needed to
Yeah.
because they feel the same way.
You can actually see the dip right there on the screen.
Wait, maybe they got off to play it. You know.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
maybe
did
they
get
like
off to
playing
play.
it.
That's
Yeah,
high
Bryce
up.
probably-
Silver
Bryce
Linings.
probably did.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go play Smite. And then
He
he played
said
one
he
game. He's
wanted
like,
us to
never
play,
mind.
but
Yeah.
all
He
right.
played one game, ran into a Zeus, and was like, you know what? Fuck this game.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
back to
these
pause.
guys. But no, I'm glad to
Wheelies.
have everybody on. I mean, obviously, I'm stuck with those two assholes coming on every episode. With me.
Ligma.
But
big
it's
time.
super good having you guys on here. I miss the fuck out of you guys. Like, am so ready for you fuckers to move back because I'm tired of you guys being.
Yeah,
We're
foreign,
ready. We're ready for you guys. To have.
That segue leads to our Patreon only episode after dark.
Where we help them move.
After dark, bring out the Patron.
No. So
We do need a
so-
drunk episode one time. I feel like, dude, it'd be so much
I'm
fun.
diabetic. I can't drink.
and I don't drink, so
All right, we need.
But-
Unless you just give me a bunch of uppers.
we'll give you Hank Wonder tonic, brother. There you go. No wonder.
give me a couple juice pouches.
Give me a bunch of
that'd
hard
be good.
seltzers.
But
Like I'm a hippie frat boy.
Is that you?
That was Daddy Jams.
Jams.
It was Jams.
Give me a White Claw. and We're gonna go to town.
Give me a White Claw.
Welcome back, Jams. But no, James did bring up a good thing that I do wanted to do. Like, we talked about playing like putt and shit, and like doing like a sweet
Yeah,
nostalgia,
do like a
vlog
go do some like
kind of
Yeah,
thing, like going out and actually
nostalgic.
playing putt-putt.
Yeah, some nostalgic.
cool.
What are they? Vlogs?
Vlog. Yeah,
Or
We got to
lives?
do it. We got to do it with one of those old school VHS tape. Fucking.
Oh, dude.
That's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
I would
Um,
love one. Just
the
in my
problem.
regular life, I would love one.
I
of
want to
those.
actually film my wedding like that so badly.
So
So
put it
badly.
on
I know
Goodwill.
it
Love
sounds
that for
cheesy.
you.
I know it's cheesy,
Goodwill,
but
dude.
dude, it'd be so
Goodwill.
cool.
Goodwill.
It would be so.
I fucking love that for you.
but
Dude, we saw one of those display things. You remember we were sitting over here scrolling like, okay, see ya. We were sitting here. You let go, release.
yeah, that's how he is.
So we
dude.
were sitting at the table here.
That's how both the fucking cats are, dude.
We were sitting at the table looking like how we could decorate the room and stuff when we got on display, and they have those really like old school VHS covers.
Release me.
Fucking killed him. It fucking hurts so bad.
This reminds me of
Good way to end it. Stop it right there.
I think I'm bleeding.
Dude, these cats, like, especially, that's why I don't let them lay in my fucking lap because they'll come up here and
Dude, I'm not. I'm genuinely. I tried just brushing it off, but he would not fucking
no,
let go.
that's
dude.
why I don't let them.
Like his ass legs were on the fucking floor,
Like-
and he would not let go.
Yeah, no, I've had Rukia for like 2 years now, and fucking, she would always want to come up and sit on my lap and play sit with me while I play a game or whatever. But then she would randomly just start putting her fucking hands into me, dude.
Making
Dude.
biscuits.
But yeah, it's like one thing, like if you
Okay, I can't right now. We need to talk about that in a second.
making biscuits,
I fucking
Good.
I don't understand why
yeah.
people say that.
we'll get into it after the podcast.
Yes.
But
It's like doing bread.
But no, I really, and let us know in the comments and after the show, or if you're watching currently, like about a sweet nostalgia live vlog, because that'd be kind of fun, or even just like edited one, because I think it'd be cool to like have us
We
go
just
out,
travel the nation playing putt putt.
have,
Go to
have us
historical,
go out
to
and play
historical
putt-putt. I
events
think
where
it'd
we
be
just play
fun.
putt-putt. Like
right.
we're playing
Find
putt-putt
an
at the
abandoned
Washington
blockbuster.
Monument.
That would be
the
fun.
haunted blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
Dude, we have family videos all over the place.
Yeah, or like just go out and do nostalgic stuff that we used to do as a kid. You know what I mean? Because like I actually have a video of
Yeah, beat my
Brand-
meat in the fucking bathroom.
yeah, I know. Brandon and I, him,
That's nostalgia, baby.
him, him, Averill, and I, we went out to like the woods here and like was building a fucking bridge out of rocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was
Build a
like
bridge,
that was
rocks,
back in
rocks.
like 2017.
Mhm.
You know, let's go get a sweet nostalgia vlog and go do that or something.
Let's go build some rocks.
Or
I
fucking-
mean, I don't know. Some of us
Guys,
used to-
welcome to the Sweet Nostalgia Live podcast. Today we're gonna build a fucking bridge.
We're out here building bridges.
It's gonna be pretty fucking sweet.
I don't know. I mean, some of us was out here running fades. So how far are we getting into this?
Yeah, let's just go do things in our child like we used to do in our childhood.
All right.
Let's go like tag underneath a bridge or something like that. I actually did do that. I can show you where Dylan and I we fucking spray painted band names under the fucking allegedly.
Graffiti Bridge.
Yeah. Huh?
Graffiti Bridge.
No, it's
Hey
here.
guys, welcome to the Sweet
I've spray
Nostalgia Live
painted Dylan's name
podcast.
on Graffiti Bridge.
No, that's
Today we're going to vandalize.
there's so much
We're gonna
stuff. Like,
vandalize property.
I don't know.
We're
if
gonna
we-
draw dicks everywhere.
Dude, Dylan and I did that too many times to fucking count.
Oh, that was you?
Huh? That was my penis on that window.
You at my house?
You can't prove it.
You were looking in my window, huh?
Yes, sir. Dude,
Today we're throwing TP in trees.
Oh, we've been trying to end this
Well,
long.
you got to be the vocal or the voice for the intro.
Me, Ryan, and James are really bad about any of the
I'm
podcasts.
gonna
It's-
steal street signs.
a fucking Midwest goodbye in the
Midwest
podcast is what
goodbyes
we do
are
every time.
so hard with you, especially.
With me?
You're bad about
Wait,
Midwest.
if somebody's-
goodbye.
'cause, like, right
yeah,
at-
you just never say bye and just start talking again.
Because right at the
Midwest
end
goodbye.
is when I start thinking of so much shit that we could do.
We just sound off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sound
Okay,
off.
guys, love you. Bye.
No, thank you, Dex and
Irish goodbye.
Cobalt, for coming on. You guys want to plug your shit one more time?
Yeah, one more time.
Yeah. Thanks for having us here. Honestly, if you guys are listening right now, make sure you subscribe.
Go
Like the
check out
video,
Weatherman
show 'em some love.
Entertainment.
I'm talking. Anyway, that was aggressive.
I just like hearing the bottle get kicked or
Yeah,
whatever.
I can't do all that.
I should have fucking lifted the table. Anyways, make sure you guys like, love, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to check out some Weatherman stuff, which is not really Weatherman stuff, it's music stuff, disguised as Weatherman stuff, come over to Weatherman Entertainment. Send your music or your friends' music. I give away awards and shmoney, which I know everybody likes. Just like James over here, he's got $2 right here.
Somebody
in the bank
stole $1. but
Wow.
account. Oh, well, he's got $1.
I think I'll live.
Do something crazy with it. But
Well,
yeah,
today I learned that we were getting paid, so it's pretty cool.
I was the one who paid, ironically enough. Interesting.
We don't actually get paid.
I don't know why you said it then.
It was a
It
joke.
sounds like you owe me money.
No, we don't get paid yet.
Continue on.
We'll talk about that in your contract.
Weatherman Entertainment.
Want a break from the ad?
We're gonna go over that contract later.
Hey, yeah, anyways, go over to Weatherman Entertainment if you like music, if you have music, you do music, anything with music, and you can win some money and some awards and stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, mad love to Ryan, Cato, and James. You guys are absolutely amazing. I think this podcast is super fun. We've had a great experience. And now I'm going to pass the microphone to my companion over here. Would you like to?
Yeah, yeah. This is my heterosexual life partner. Thank you. But if you want to not really see more of me, but hear more of me, follow Project Shuriken on YouTube. That's where I do an abridged series, and like they said at the beginning, if you weren't here, I am a voice actor, and I do Naruto abridged. So if you want to hear more of me, look up Project Shuriken on YouTube, and
You want to tell them what character?
I'm
you're
very
playing?
excited about this because I am a huge Naruto
Oh
fan.
no,
so I mean, I play Kurama, Gaara, and
No way.
I'm trying to play Gamakichi.
Really?
But
Yeah.
Gamakichi.
we'll see to that. So I mean, if nothing more,
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
I love that.
Wow.
farts.
Wow, that was dirty. That was
Nope.
dirty.
Made my
dirty.
balls wiggle a little bit.
Wiggle?
Touch me up.
Just a
Papa.
wiggle.
Okay. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out and being a part of this, like we say at the end of it.
Sub
You know,
like Sam.
Sub like
Sub like
Sam.
Sam,
Share,
please.
like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit. We appreciate you. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Hugs and kisses.
Peace and blessings.
Numbers trying to pinch the cents. I mean, pennies on the dollars, what I make for this. I got sons, you have daughters, how we feed the kids. I'm out of food, so I guess it's time to eat the rich. I'm talking one 1%. Let's get on top of that. Put that on extra fries. Supersize the max. I need some seasoning on. Now that we can feed the kids, go grab a plate, honey. For dinner, we eat the rich. You gotta have a business, be creators on the side. You can't make it anymore. Living life a 9 to 5. I've been living on a cycle, trying to die for life. Now it ain't living anymore. It's a ride or die. Look at my bicycle. I be running all over my principles. Looking for the middle class. I'm thinking it's mythical. Hypocritical leaders tell me I can be invincible. If I only invest to live and listen to rules. Now there's AI. I like it cause it's cool, but I hate it at the same time. Using it to give other people bills and pay mine. Now the Fed's knocking cause I ain't turning my I-9. You cops a bunch of bitches, you ain't even need your K9. I'm sick of being broke, I don't need this. I know it's time to live and eat the rich. I've been crunching numbers trying to pinch the cents. I mean pennies on the dollars, what I make for this. I got sons, you have got us, how we feed the kids. I'm out of food, so I guess it's time to eat the rich. I'm talking 1%, let's get on top of that. Put that on extra fries, supersize the max. I need some seasoning on, now that we can feed the kids. Go grab a plate, honey, for dinner we eat the rich. I'm at your doorstep, knocking, I've been checking off the boxes on the Forbes list. I just need your wallet, not your bullshit. Quit talking, I came out the gutter with the poor kids. You were probably on the island touching all the poor kids. Fuck you, I'ma take some pictures for the front news. Blow it up, front and center, leave you like a buck tooth. Bitch made, make you suck a pole like a cut dude. Blood all on the satin, have you paddling like ducks do. Who that? How the fuck he do that? Why the kid rapping like it's rent due? Too bad. Heavy pressure when I'm spitting something that I'm new at. So I'ma keep on pressing on their head like a do-rag. I'm sick of being broke, I don't need this. I know it's time to live and eat the rich. I've been crunching numbers trying to pinch the cents. I mean pennies on the dollars, what I make for this. I got sons, you have got us, how we feed the kids. I'm out of food, so I guess it's time to eat the rich. I'm talking 1%, let's get on top of that. Put that on extra fries, supersize the max. I need some seasoning on, now that we can feed the kids. Go grab a plate, honey, for